Oh, hello everyone. I am currently sick right now. Jesus Christ. I am sick. I am so fucking sick right now. My nose is stuffy. I've done everything I can to try to not be sick before this stream, but I'm still sick. And I'm mad. So you're going to see me sniffling. I got a roll of toilet paper to blow my nose with. I don't got tissues or anything anywhere. Yeah. Oh my god. I hate having a stuffy nose that's always running all day, but that's what I had. I thought it would get better. Nope. Not at all. I'm fucking sick. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I already started swearing in the first like 10 seconds of all this. Oh, the audio's loud as fuck. I'm sorry. Let me turn down the music. Okay. Yeah, I'm just so fucking sick right now. And I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god. So you guys are going to see me blow my nose. Wipe whatever's running out of my nose. Someone infected me. Someone did this on purpose. 100% did this on purpose. How's everyone doing though? I hear it's someone's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday, whoever is saying it's your birthday tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. Mini infected you. TJV, hope you're having a good evening apart from being ill. Yeah, I don't think I'm ill. Like, I woke up this morning feeling great, so I set up the stream for hours later, and then all of a sudden I get sick. And I'm like, really? Right after I set up the stream? It ain't like I can go take it down and, like, cancel it or anything. And I was supposed to do the stream, like, last Friday and Saturday. And I just didn't feel good those days either. So I finally felt better. Now it's all the way back again, you know. And football was happening. I had a lot of shit happening over the weekend. So this stream is definitely late, and I apologize. But we are going to review everything. First super chat of the night, $5. Hey, TJV, hope you're feeling better soon. A genuine question I has, if anyone has sent Minnie any vids discussing what he did in a meme stream. I don't think so. And I think his moderators have access to view the memes. If not, Mini Lad, I think, will know ahead of time. He'll be able to see a video if it's about it. I'm sure someone submitted one of my videos in his meme streams. I doubt that. I doubt he'll ever allow it to be played and talk about it. As far as I know. As far as I know. TJV, you should have some food in your system. Like a Big Mac. And we're not doing that again. That's what made me sick. It's that Big Mac that you guys made me eat. TJV, how come the Delirious Sue and Charge are taken down? I will talk about that today. So we got a lot of updates. We're going to talk about the whole cease and desist thing Delirious ended up sending me, which I did end up getting. I ended up getting a cease and desist from Delirious's attorney. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the Mini Lad. I did show clips in my last video that did get a lot of viewership. A lot of people checked out my last video, so I'm going to react to the full clip without it being cut up. We're going to talk about some clip channels, something Terrorizer has said about clip channels that I never covered, which I think is just interesting to be shared. And yeah, we'll see how things go from there. I guess if someone throws in a good question, that could end up being a topic. Hey TJV, it's me, Star. I've been watching your content on the sidelines and wanted to say that your consistency in your videos is very well appreciated. Your videos help provide insight. Well, thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Alright, his mods check the form and add to a playlist for him to watch on stream. Yeah, so it seems like Mini Lad, no matter what, you wouldn't be able to trick him into watching a certain vid that's about the drama about him. I think all of it's reviewed, like a mod. The main mod who reviews memes and adds it to the playlist is Silver Jade. Okay, so we have the mod. Thanks, Mendicate, for that information. Okay, anyways. Let me start off the stream. Anyone who did not hear, I am sick, so my nose is stuffy. You're going to have to hear that this entire stream. I might be blowing my nose or something during the stream. If I am, just an FYI. I'm not trying to be gross during the stream or anything. I'm going to do my best not to do it. That's the first thing. Second, I do want to get this out of the way But I'm open to talk about it. So if you guys have questions about it, I'm not trying to hide anything by it. I do want this to be its own video. It's just I've had to deal with behind the scenes stuff that I'm unfortunately not allowed to talk about. And you guys know how much I hate that. I don't really want to hide things at all. I want to tell you guys everything. But I just simply cannot talk about much of this at all. But people are saying sued JV. I see Neon joking about that in the chat. I see people saying, you know, talking about some of my videos being taken down. And a cease and desist I got. $2 super chat. Chicken noodle soup and orange juice equals cure. We don't have orange juice. And I don't think we got chicken noodle soup here either. So I had chicken today. And that did make me feel a little bit better. But it's not, I don't even feel like crap. It's just that my nose is stuffy. Like, everything else is great. I could go outside and fucking play some football right now. It's just my nose is all stuffy. That's the worst thing. Because I thought it was allergies or something, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on. I do got water here, but I might end up going to get a beer as the stream continues. You need nasal spray. I did try some nasal spray like 30 minutes before, and I don't feel any different. My nose is still stuffy. It's not as bad anymore, but I have tried nasal spray. I've already taken like a cold medicine. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's get away from the illness and the sickness, because that's not what we're talking about. First thing is H2O Delirious. So the whole Scott situation, if you guys don't know about the Scott situation, I have videos on my channel for you to watch, okay? You can watch the original right here, Scott's side of the story, but right up here with a very similar thumbnail is Liz's side of the story, okay? This one got a ton of views, and so did the other two videos that were taken down. This got a ton of views. And then I talk about it more and more. There's a bunch of live streams covering it. I've talked about the whole Liz Katz and Scott situation where Delirious is brought into it. Scott and Liz's kid who's brought into it and everything like that. So I got a cease and desist based off some of those videos. And some of those videos, Scott brings up what Delirious looks like. Scott ends up sharing some charges that supposedly... by the way, so I should throw in, this is all alleged, by the way. I gotta make this very clear. Does everyone understand? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand I'm saying that this is all alleged. I have to talk to you guys like you guys are retarded, and the reason why is because that wasn't clear enough from the cease and desist. So, do you guys understand I'm saying all this is alleged? Okay? I'm not saying anything factual as of right now. Okay, I'm saying what one person has said about another person that's alleged. Okay, plenty of ones in the chat. Okay, so you guys aren't actually retarded. I know you guys aren't because you guys have understood from the start what I've talked about. Well, Delirious and his attorney don't understand. They think that I've been bullying him. Delirious and his attorney believe that I have been defaming him and harassing him. We can do another vote in the chat just to see what your guys' opinion is real quick, because I got to refrain from having my own opinion, because I'm harassing and bullying and, doing all that too much. But put a 1 in the chat if you think I've been harassing Delirious, if I've been bullying Delirious, if I've been... What were one of the other words in the cease and desist? Harassment and bullying were kind of the big things, and I'm summarizing here. But put a 1 in the chat if you think I have been harassing and bullying. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think I have been. 1 if you think I have been harassing and bullying Delirious. 2 if you think I have not been harassing and bullying Delirious. $5 super chat. Hey TJV. After months of driving semis, I just got myself a 2020 F2050 Tremor. Oh, nice. Okay, so plenty of 2s. Stop harassing people, TJV, you sicko. Okay, so plenty of 2s. Yeah. At TJV, defaming. Yes, that's the third word. So defaming, harassing, bullying. That's what Delirious and his attorney has claimed I did in the cease and desist. And there were 2 videos that they had a huge problem with. One was... Actually, I have the screenshots of the videos. I'll just show you the screenshots of the videos. I think I can show this. There's no reason for them to come out with a cease and desist just because I showed what the original videos were. But I have this... Yeah, this right here. And I could show you guys this real quick. So these were the 2 videos I took down. Okay, right here. 2 videos. Oh, jump the vape on. So I'm assuming they sent you a cease and desist. I just joined. Okay, so yeah, anyone who just joined, I'm letting you guys know now. I'm getting this part out of the way. This isn't the main subject of the video. I'm not using this to attack Delirious or make Delirious look bad. Delirious, you're a wonderful guy. You're, I'm assuming you're a great father. You're a YouTuber that makes plenty of people laugh, and you entertain people, Delirious. Everyone, round of applause for Delirious. We're not mad at you, Delirious. So cool your jets, Delirious. I'm just talking about the situation and updating people on my side of things, okay? I haven't talked about you in a long-ass fucking time. I can address this, okay? So everyone, round of applause in the chat for Delirious. We're not mad at you. We're not mad at you, okay? Come on, guys. You gotta do a round of applause or Delirious is gonna sue me. Come on, round of applause in the chat. I'm waiting. I haven't seen a single round of applause. Okay, there we go. There's the first one. Thank you, Dat Darn. More round of applause. If we don't do it, he's gonna sue me, guys. Round of applause for Delirious, everyone. Round of applause for Delirious, okay? We're being nice, okay? We're being nice. Okay, boom, boom. Woo, yeah, yeah. Okay, round of applause. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so everyone, Delirious, we're not mad at you. We're not defaming or bullying you either. And Delirious, talk to me next time. If you want to talk through lawyers and threaten to sue me every time, fine, do it. But that's really rude and disrespectful, okay? And it kind of forces me into a corner where if I don't oblige, you're going to waste my money and my time. But yeah, the cease and desist required 2 videos to be taken down as far as I'm aware, and these were the 2 videos, which are no longer public, by the way. They are privatized, they are down, they are not to be seen, and they'll probably end up going to be deleted, because if I can't ever public them, then what's the fucking point? But I just privatized and removed them. I also removed the community posts linking these videos, so there's no way for anyone to watch these videos anymore. H2O Delirious threatens to sue me, I took down. That was one of the videos that was listed, so I took that down. This is the second one. H2O Delirious charged for assault on a child and the AI-generated images. So the charge has his name, his birth date, so any logical person who would know his first, middle, and last name, and plus his birth date would be like, okay, yeah, that is a charge against him. Apparently that's not. Apparently either that's a guy who stole the ID, or that's someone with a very similar name, or something. The charges just so happen not to be updated with the new guy who did it, or maybe it's a guy with the exact same name and exact same birth date. Regardless, that's not him, and the AI-generated images... The attorney and Delirious, by the way, just to let you guys know, Delirious and the attorney really don't like the AI-generated images. Which I don't understand why, because they think we're representing Delirious as that, but that's just based off of, like, what somebody else said, okay, this is what Delirious might look like, or whatever. And they really dislike that. I don't know why, and I'm not making any assumptions. These AI-generated images are not confirmed to be Delirious. We all knew that. Everyone put a 1 in the chat. Who thought the AI-generated images were actually Delirious? Put a 1 in the chat if you think they are actually Delirious. Put a 2 if you think they're just AI-generated images, and we don't know if that actually is what he looks like. So a 1 or a 2 in the chat. And we're going to get everyone's quick opinion real quick. So plenty of 2s. Yes, there might be a couple 1s. I see AJ's fucking spamming 1 over and over again. But there's plenty of 2s. Delirious, no one thought that was actually you. That was just based off Scott's description, which Scott is being shown to not mention or include or even lie about certain things. So he's not to be believed. You are what he described you to look as. So again, we're not believing Scott's description of Delirious. We're not believing everything. We're discussing it. We're talking about it. We're addressing it. And I've been one of the people who've been putting it on my channel. And so he sent me a cease and desist saying the attorney, more Delirious's attorney than Delirious himself, but Delirious's attorney pretty much sat here and said, hey, you're representing him in this way. These images are ugly and grotesque and blah, 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 blah. You need to take down the videos. You need to cease your actions immediately. I had a lot of other shit go on. My cat passed away. I had family who passed away last month. 2 family members passed away last month. Prior to that, a month before that, I had another one of my pets, a bearded dragon, pass away. I've had a really rough stretch. Soon as the cease and desist pop up, I was kind of cleaning my hands off, and I said, you know what, fuck this. If he wants those 2 videos taken down that badly, I'll take them down, okay? But I am going to continue to talk about Delirious. It isn't like I'm going to stop. It just so happens Scott kind of went dark off the internet. We don't know much about Scott anymore because he hasn't been saying anything. Liz Katz never put out a video, which we were all expecting her to put out a video. I don't know if it was her or the Sun who said something about a video being made, but no video was ever put out about the Scott situation. So that kind of situation just died off and got real dark, and we don't know much about it. If there is more about it, I will make videos, I will talk about it, but we don't know much more else as of right now. But I did get a cease and desist. These are the 2 videos taken down. This one on the bottom talked about the charge, the public records charge, and that is not confirmed to be Delirious, by the way, which I've said multiple times before, but just to be clear, this is not Delirious to be 100% confirmed. It is alleged to be Delirious, but it's not confirmed. And then the AI-generated images, which we all fucking knew that they were just AI-generated images. They weren't actually Delirious, and no one was trying to portray them. People were saying because you put H2O Delirious below one of the AI-generated images, like right here in the top left, since that happened, I was labeling him as that, but that was just simply a representation based off of Scott's description. It wasn't like I was flat out going out and saying this is what Delirious 100% looks like, which I think you guys all know that. So yeah, Liz hasn't made her video. Scott kind of went dark. We don't know what Scott's doing. He probably left the internet handling things legally, and Delirious and Liz kind of haven't made any more comments as far as I'm aware. So having said all that, is there any questions about that? I did end up obliging to the cease and desist just simply because it was 2 fucking videos. I could have wasted a ton of money just to say I was right, but no, they wanted 2 videos taken down. I took 2 videos down. It was about it. You probably shouldn't have used those images though. Again, they were AI generated images that Delirious didn't own the copyright to, and if I wanted to use them in a thumbnail, I could. I was very clear that these are not representing Delirious. These are just a topic of conversation because Doing the Rounds posted these images. Scott commented on them saying that those look similar to Delirious based off his description of Delirious, and that's what that was. So, yeah, I didn't even make those images. It ain't like he was attacking me for creating those and pushing those out there. Those were already out there on the internet. Like, those AI-generated images I found on Twitter. I didn't make them, you know, so that's a whole different thing. TJV, in that AI video of H2O said the images were AI generated. I don't know what you're trying to talk about. Okay, any questions about the Delirious thing before we move on to Mini Lad? But is there anything else to talk about? Clearly didn't watch the videos, just cease and desist off of a thumbnail. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's, I don't know. The attorney said that I have over 30-something hours in the past month talking about Delirious. I don't know if he was actually watching the videos, because he did say you're harassing Delirious because you have over 30 hours of content about Delirious in the past month alone. Well, the last 30 hours added up, you would have to watch all those streams, all those videos of me talking about the topics. Most of the time, I'm not talking directly about Delirious. I'm talking about Scott and Liz and the kid, and talking to Mr. Sen and Chilled Venom. Louis Caliber joins those streams. We talk about some certain subjects. Nogla ends up putting in Bible verses or Bible quotes and stuff like that into the chat. So it ain't just 30 straight hours of only talking about Delirious. I bet some of it's inaccurate, not super accurate. But again, I wasn't there to question and argue Delirious and whatever attorney he went out and paid to do it. I talked to my attorneys. I had to spend a lot of my own money just to talk to attorneys about it. And the logical way was, okay, if I want to go broke and be right, do this. If you want to still have money and have a great Halloween and a great Christmas this year and buy gifts for people and do X, Y, and Z, this is your other route. So I took the route where, okay, I ain't going to lose as much money if I just take down 2 fucking videos. And they said, yeah, also, be very clear. I got told this for legal advice. Be very clear, even if it sounds like you're talking to people like they're dumb. Be very clear that you're talking about something that is alleged versus truthful, XYZ, because these attorneys are going to take any little bit and try to spin it. Now, a logical person will just watch you and understand what you're saying, but not so logical people won't. And when I say logical, I'm meaning if they're smart or dumb. So, again, not trying to call anyone dumb, but if you really think I was trying to bully and harass Delirious throughout this, I'm sorry, but I have proof from the very beginning that I've always been nice and respectful to Delirious, and I've always reached out to him when I needed info, and he refused to tell me anything. He refused to talk back to me. So if this is a really one-sided thing, and Delirious, if you are watching this by any chance later on, currently right now, if you're watching this live, Delirious, if you have an issue, just DM me, dude. We can talk about it. If you don't like a thumbnail I made, if you don't like how I represented you, if you don't like what I said about you, just DM me and talk about it. And I have no problem trying to correct the record or even correct things that you have an individual. I am talking about situations that you guys are involved in. So if there's ever an issue, reach out to me. You don't think Ohm has ever reached out to me based off of a video I made of him? He has. It has happened. So you have every right to DM me and message me too, based off whatever video I made. So, Delirious, you have a golden opportunity to fix a problem before wasting money and going the legal route. Take the normal route and talk to the person, please. That's all I'm asking. It'll save us a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of stress as well. And if we ever do have to enter some sort of legal battle or whatever, oh boy, like, there goes my fucking future. I'm just going to be paying for attorney fees until it gets done. And based on how long the Omrecker and Delirious suit is going, the civil suit between them, which again, they're a lot bigger. They're going to a lot bigger, you know, attorneys for that. It's going to take a lot longer, but man, dude, that is a lot to do. So, again, just talk to me next time, Delirious, is all I'm asking. All I'm asking. All right. TJV, you're just not respectful to the mods. Everyone else very respectful. I get you, but he doesn't like this face being on the internet. Those images of Scott's description, if it is true, then it's an invasion of privacy. 100%. But if they're AI-generated images, Delirious doesn't have any right to have those taken down or kept up. He doesn't have any right to those images. So, I have the images saved on my computer. I was just about to pull them up anyways. There's nothing stopping me from showing them. There's nothing stopping me from using them. Nothing at all. Now, they just don't want me to represent Delirious as that. Well, I'll be very clear. These are not Delirious. But I have every right to use them. Because they don't belong to Delirious. They belong to doing the rounds or whoever made those AI-generated images. This right here. Delirious doesn't own the rights to this. At all. I can show this. But keep in mind, this is not Delirious. And I'm very clear, this is not Delirious. This is an AI. An artificial intelligence bot thingy. AI made this image. Okay? So this isn't illegal to show. I can't be sued just for, okay, hey, here's the image that they wanted me to take down. Okay, I took down the image, you know, representing him in those videos, those specific videos they wanted to go after me for. But there's nothing wrong with me showing this. I still have live streams where I show this image. Okay, so it ain't like anything's wrong. It's I got to be very clear. This is not Delirious. I'm not representing Delirious as this person at all. We should probably make this image black and white just so it doesn't have a blue hoodie because I don't want to confuse people that this is Delirious at all. I really don't. So I'm going to make this image black and white so everyone knows. And I'll save it as the original. Boom. The original image is now black and white. So there's no confusion that this is Delirious. Does everyone understand? All right, everyone understands. Great. So I just want to make it clear. I'm not restricted on talking or saying anything specifically. They just said those specific videos, you weren't very specific on if those were Delirious or not. And I'm like, well, the audience understood what I was saying. Most of the comments were in agreement with what I was saying. So I think they all understood what I was trying to portray there. But again, I got to be very clear and talk to people like they're 3 years old. That is not Delirious. Okay, those AI-generated images are not. Did Sen get a cease and desist too? I don't know if he did. I never talked to him about it. I don't even know if Delirious has a way to send a cease and desist to him. But as far as I know, nope. As far as I know. TJV, are you kind of playing with fire with what you are saying? Better to move on to mini-drama now? Well, that's the thing. I do want to move on to mini-drama. I just want to be very clear. If you have questions about it, I'm not running from the Delirious thing. If people want to talk about the Delirious thing, I'm down to talk about it. If Delirious wants to reach out to me, I'm down to talk to him. I'm not running away from that, but at the same time, yes, am I going to focus this entire stream on the Delirious drama? Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to. And it's not playing with fire talking about Delirious. I can talk about Delirious all the live long day. Just like how Delirious has the freedom to open up his own stream and talk about whoever the hell he wants that's online all the live long day. So I don't understand how it's playing with fire. Am I going to piss off him and his attorneys again? Probably, but what are they going to request me to do? Take down a stream? Okay. And is it like I need to keep the stream up for the next 6 months to gain revenue from that? Similar to like their channels are so big that their videos are going to gain traction over time. My streams won't. My streams typically do this, and that. Same with my videos. They don't really gain a ton of traction months or years later. So taking down a video or two is fine. It ain't going to cost me a lot of money at all. But to them, it kind of would. So keeping a video up probably would matter more to someone who's bigger than me. Just to let you guys know. But in any case, putting his name in thumbnails, etc., you're still referring to him, which would be frustrating if 500 other people would hop on the trend. If you're talking about, like, labeling those images, that would probably be the only fault. But yet again, it was based off of, okay, this person is describing this person as that. There's a clear reason why I'm putting that there. It ain't like me personally, I'm trying to label him as that because I'm very clear with some of those images that we don't know if those are really him. You have to find definite proof that I'm saying, yep, this is what Delirious looks like, because that is actually representing him as those images. If I say that's what he looks like, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying, you know, that's what that is. Is this mini lad stream? Yes, we're going to talk about mini lad. We're going to talk about mini lad. Okay. You got to talk to us like it is a mini lad stream. All right, any other questions about the Delirious thing before we move on, though? Anything else? My nose is getting better the more I talk, so. TJV, I'm not saying you are running away from drama. I'm saying you are ranting about you being legally allowed to show AI-generated images when Scott confirmed that those pictures are similar is a really bad idea. No, it's not, though. It's something said online. If someone in the chat randomly said, hey, a picture of a potato looks like Delirious, and I constantly show a potato on stream, am I on grounds to be sued? No, I'm not. We're talking about the same thing. Yes, the severity of Scott being close with Liz and Delirious is a bit different, but it's not really it's not really that big of a deal. I was just trying to make a point because someone was like, wait, can we no longer talk about or show those AI? I'm like, no, we can show AI generated images. That's not the problem. The problem is Delirious and his attorney thought I was representing him as that, and I'm not. That's it. It's embarrassing that I used to watch you thinking you could actually be decent. Now I see the hypocrisy that you are. Okay, thank you. You know what you are doing with the images, etc. Using lawyers talk doesn't change that fact. In fact, it makes you look more of a prick. All right, and if that's your opinion, that's fine. If you think I'm being a prick and a hypocrite about it, that's completely fine. I'm just saying, if anyone else decides that they want to talk about those images, as long as you're not directly saying that those look like Delirious, then there's no problem talking about that. That was the only point I was getting on. If anyone thought I was ranting about it, sure, you can think I was ranting about it. I was just trying to make it clear because someone in the chat was saying, wait, can we no longer show those AI-generated images? Like, is it illegal to show those? And I'm like, no, it's not illegal to show those. TJV, do you agree that this is all a joke with everything that H2O has done with you and Ohm and X and anyone else? It's kind of goofy, everything that's happened, like, since the very beginning. Again, there's things that I've criticized Delirious for, things I criticized Ohm for. It's just crazy how kind of full circle this has all been done. So we'll see how that, we'll see how it all ends up playing out. You know, the way one should see it, opinions are like a-holes. Everyone's got one. Exactly. TJV, fair enough. I'm just giving legal advice. That's that. I'm ready for the mini lad drama news. Yep, we can get on to the mini lad stuff. Wait, how do you butter your toast? Side. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. TJV, do you think it will escalate to prison consequences from the Delirious versus Scott drama? I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to prison over the issue. As long as there was no, like, physical assault or death threats or anything, like, severe like that. It's a lot of family stuff. It's stuff they're like Liz and Scott are going to family court, and then Delirious and Scott apparently are having their own little suit against each other. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. TJVT, I'm still confused. What started all this Delirious drama? Delirious got brought up because Scott brought him up originally. Scott brought him up. The drama I have with Delirious is probably just miscommunication, more on Delirious's part, I would say, my own personal opinion. I think Delirious has a bit of miscommunication on his part. I think if Delirious decided he wanted to talk to me rather than not talk to me, we could have settled things out. Instead, he didn't like videos I was uploading, so he went to an attorney. I got a cease and desist. That's how me and Delirious's drama started happening, I guess. I don't really think there is any drama. I feel like if Delirious just would have reached out to me, we could talk and everything could be fine. You know, as long as he's aware, I can still talk about him. I can still report on stuff about him. I can still talk about anything that's made public. I can do that. I mean, I have every right to do that. Just like how I can do that with Minilad. Just like how I can do that with Omrecker. I mean, as long as he's aware of that, we're all good. I don't have a problem with him. At TJV, I think Mini should get Dono so that more people can keep telling him to get off social media platforms. I don't really support giving money to a person like Minilad. I personally wouldn't be giving him money just to tell him that, but I think he gets the message. And we're going to review the entire part where he ends up talking about that. TJV, is it possible, do you think that Terrorizer or Nogla could potentially reference the drama through a joke? I mean, they kind of reference some of the drama, but I don't know. Terrorizer and Nogla have certainly, like, been in some of my streams where I'm talking about the drama. There was that one time both of them talked in the chat. Terrorizer said big boned, and then I think he meant to say big boner, or maybe he meant to say big boned. And then Nogla was talking about a bunch of religious stuff and stuff like that. So, they certainly know about some of it, but I don't know how much they know about it, how much they've been paying attention. It's fine. Just, I'm trying to, Mark Leach. Okay, I want to be able to read your comments and stuff like that, because I know you had a problem with me. I'm fine. Just don't like that he seemed like a decent guy at first. Now he seems to be succubus, feeding off of others' fame, but on other news, Mini even still around? Is Mini even still around? Okay, sorry, Mark Lee, you're gonna have to retype your message. I don't know if you were responding to me or someone else. TJV, peanut butter and jelly or jelly and peanut butter? Wrong answers only. I'm not a jelly person. Just, I'll have a peanut butter sandwich. At TJV, is Minilad actually gonna talk or to you or even seen your video? I don't know. I did call out Minilad in my last video, so I'll show you guys that. My last video right here got 30,000 views. A lot of people went to that video. Cool. But I think they kind of just wanted to see the clips. And throughout this video right here, which I'm not going to play this video at all for you guys. If you guys want to go see it, go see it. But I talk about these clips throughout it. You know, these random parts. We're going to review the entire section. I have it recorded just in case Minilad wants to pull a fast one and take down his stream. But as far as I'm aware, he still has it up right here. So we're going to talk about his stream, what he ends up talking about right here. He talks about a lot of stuff here, and we're going to review it and talk about it. I did have to cut it up for the video, so there was parts I left out. So we're going to talk about that here. So you guys are going to kind of see some stuff that you might have not seen in this video, or if you went over there and watched the stream early, you might have seen it. $5 super chat. Also, another YouTuber named Patters reacted to Bill's vid on Minilad. People have said that they sounded alike and that that should be a crime. I'll have to look that up. Remind me later in the stream. I'll look that up real quick. I don't know about that much. TJV, can I time out people who meow, please? No, if they want to meow, they can meow. I like cats. Cats are cool. TJV, didn't Keem say you like to lick the ball sweat from Vanoss at one point? He did. You guys want to hear that? You want to hear Keem rant real quick? TJV Keemstar. Now, this is definitely up for demonetization, but I don't really care. I'm just going to show you guys. Let me pause the music real quick. We're going to watch Keemstar crap on me real quick. I'm actually probably going to go to the original stream for it. That would be better. Okay, this is where I'm laughing at it. I do want to get a orange Yoshi. Do you want to get an orange Yoshi? I have an orange Yoshi right here. I didn't have an orange Yoshi back then. I have one right here for Halloween. There we go. Boom. All right. Let's get Keemstar in here. Wherever. Did someone... Oh, Keemstar joins right here. Okay. Hello.
What's up, clown?
What's up? I guess we're doing the insults right away.
Well, yeah, you're a fucking clown. Like a fucking circus over here. Dude, when I interviewed, OmniWrecker, whatever his name is, he's telling his story about everything that happened between him and H2O and the allegations that came out. And I'm interviewing him, right? You uploaded a stream over here, and you sat there and you fucking got on your knees to lick the ball sweat off of everybody in the fucking crew. You had wild...
There we go. That's the part you're referring to. I licked the ball sweat off of every member of the crew. I got on... Okay, correction. I don't want to defame Keemstar here. I just got a cease and desist from Delirious. Don't want a cease and desist from Keemstar. He said I got on my knees and licked the ball sweat. So it wasn't like I just bent over to lick the ball sweat. I got on my fucking knees to lick the ball sweat. There's what he specifically said right there. And yes, he refused... allegedly. Yes, allegedly he said that, guys. I don't want another cease and desist. I forgot he said OmniWrecker. Yes, he said OmniWrecker. That's how he says OmWrecker. It's OmniWrecker. TJV, important question. How many Yoshis do you have? I have a lot. I don't have them here, but I can get them if you want me to. TJV, if Minnie joins the stream, would Minnie react like Keemstar or Ohm? It would be more like Ohm. I think Minilad would be a little bit more calm, but I don't know. Minilad could have that dark side of him. He could come in and start getting all mad and shit. You know, I don't know. TJV, what's your opinion on Louis Caliber returning to the VanossCrew? I'm glad he's back. I think it's okay. I don't really watch a lot of Louis and his channel like I used to back in the day. I don't know. The comedy that Louis has is very different from another YouTuber in the VanossCrew, like Smitty and Wildcat. Like, they all have different comedic styles. As more of an adult now, I would personally not like the type of entertainment that Louis produces. So when he's in a video, great. He's in a group. He's playing off other people. I think that's their strengths, is when they're playing off of each other. Solo, I could not sit down and watch Louis play a game. It's just not for me. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it, but... TJV, Minnie would walk around the questions you have and turn it into a positively spiritual journey. Maybe. He'd become a therapist, maybe. What is this? The disrespect. I'm not meaning to disrespect Louis. Louis cool. Louis cool. He acts cool when he wants to. But keep in mind, he's an asshole. He's an asshole to everyone, so... Okay, we're not gonna watch Keemstar. That's not what the stream is about. We can do this at the end of the stream if you want, but yeah, that's that right there. One thing I wanted to mention, someone sent this to me. If you click the donation link in his recent stream, he uploaded this on the 8th, which is 2 days ago. If you click on this, 404. Someone said the stream elements might have gotten deleted. So he might be banned off Stream Elements because of this, but I don't know. Maybe the link's broken again. This happened a while ago, and we thought he was like banned, but he wasn't. He just made a new one. But now, if you click the current one, this is what pops up. So is Minilad banned? Is that? I don't know. It's error 404. So we don't know if he has the Stream Elements. I'll refresh it because I did pull this up, I think, earlier today, but I don't think he's updated it. But this is his most recent stream from 2 days ago. I'm going to click it again. 404 still. Okay? And then if you click his Instagram, it goes to his Instagram. And if you go into the meme stream submission, it does pop up like a Google Forms link. So you can like submit something. But again, it's super checked. And then the mod application is still the same. I've already responded because I made like, I think, a jokey one during a stream. But you're only allowed to submit one mod application per account. So yeah, that's that. So any questions about that, the donation link, the Stream Elements, I don't know if he's banned. It could just be a broken link again. Again, this is all alleged. We don't know what's really going on. I mean, normally the link doesn't get corrupted unless something happened. That's what I thought. Because my Stream Elements link, I don't even know if I have one in the description. Because I have one for like a tip here in the description. But I don't even know if I have that anymore. Yeah, I do. Mine's is from Streamlabs, though. Not Stream Elements, but mine's is from Streamlabs. But yeah. But that because Mini had a similar to one of this, and then he got rid of it. So he used to have a Streamlabs, got rid of it, got a Stream Elements, and now that's that. So don't know what that's all about. TJV alleged, remember, duh. Yes, alleged. TJV just got here. What did I miss? We talked about Mini Lad, his Stream Elements donation link it got 404'd. It got error 404. We don't know if the link's broken or if he got banned from Stream Elements, but we'll see. We'll see in his new stream coming up if he ended up fixing it or not. It was on his most recent stream, so we'll see how that ends up going. A lot of dislikes. People are still not liking Mini Lad. But this is the video right here. Got over 1,000 dislikes. People really didn't like it, and he talks... I think this is Mini Lad ranting. This is his rant. He rants about him getting disliked, people never letting the thing that happened to him go, the VanossCrew and how the VanossCrew uses him as jokes and thumbnails and etc. So we're gonna review this because this is interesting. TJV, maybe he finally got banned or someone snitched on him. Maybe. Oh, I'm gonna do this by the way. Before we talk about the Mini Lad thing, let me get the other short thing out of the way. I thought this was like a second Terrorizer channel for his clips from his streams. Because it says Terrorizer and Friends Highlight. So I thought this was something Terrorizer had because of the logo and everything. And the links are YouTube at Terrorizer. But if you click the About page, this is a channel which showcases randomized clips from the latest and past live streams. This is not an official Terrorizer channel. It is not owned by Brian or any of his official editors. So this is kind of like a fan clips channel. And the thing about this is that there's a video right here where where Terrorizer and his thoughts on clips channel. Like, what's his thoughts on people clipping his content and putting it on channels? So this is like Terrorizer's thoughts about that, which is interesting. It's interesting to like figure out like, okay, do they like us commentary channels who react to clips, review it, and break down and analyze what they say? Are they a fan of people like Kermit the Pog who straight up just take their clip, upload it, and they don't add any reaction or review to it? You know, which one is stealing, which one is not? Is it counted as stealing? Does it matter if the owner of the clip thinks it's stealing or not? This is going to put to bed on what Terrorizer personally thinks. I don't know about the rest of the crew, but this is kind of what Terrorizer thinks of it.
Little Angel, thank you for the 7. What are your thoughts on clips channels? I've been seeing them a lot. Is that like taking clips from our channels? Don't know. I don't think they take my clips, so it's not my problem.
So the person who made it threw in that little edit. So now here we go.
Stressful day. Unless it's like, if it's Twitch clips, I like watching those. I don't want to go searching for fucking Twitch clips.
So Terrorizer approved
I don't
clips.
want to go searching for fucking...
So again, he's fine with Twitch clips, but like if it's in, I imagine if it's like, if he puts out like a 10-12 minute gaming video on his normal channel, it probably isn't a good idea to clip from that because like that's easy to find. It's only like a 10-minute video. But like a 6-hour stream, he's down for it. He's like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to go out looking for that. So if there's a highlight it, upload it. So I don't know. It seems like Terrorizer doesn't really care or mind about the clips channel. Now, again, that's if you took it that way. Terrorizer thinks that no one really clips from his, but everyone knows the most famous clip from Terrorizer. Do you guys remember? He talks about Mini Lad and Omewrecker. Terrorizer's been clipped before, but in this video, he sits here and says they don't clip my videos, but they do. They clip his streams, you know, not his actual videos.
Don't know. Don't think they take my clips, so it's not my problem.
They don't take my clips, so it's not really my problem. But if you type in like Terrorizer talks about Omewrecker, One of the most famous clips is right here. Why Omrecker doesn't play with the Vanoss crew. And it's Terrorizer talking. Does everyone remember this one?
For a few games in Among Us, I think.
Like, this is one of the most famous clips taken from any of the Vanoss crew in their streams. I mean, this one, and then it's the Mini Lad one too. That one's taken from one of his streams. So, like, right here. Why Mini Lad left and doesn't play with the Vanoss crew. And Terrorizer goes on, like, he talks crap about us, you know, you don't get to talk crap and blah, blah, blah. So, again, this is another clip taken from one of Terrorizer's stream. So, what's interesting about this is that, I don't know if Terrorizer was aware, like, what people are meaning by clips would probably more than likely be from the streams, because people aren't going to sit through, like, a long VOD or whatever and try to find something. But, having said that, some of the biggest clips taken from the Vanoss crew is from Terrorizer in his stream. So, Terrorizer doesn't seem to mind. But I bet that's within reason. Don't make a whole nother bootleg Terrorizer channel and, like, start uploading his videos. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, there's a TJ video under that. Oh, yeah, there's probably TJV vids. I mean, that pops up. And I'm sure if you keep scrolling, you'll find another one. There's Kermit the Pog. Kermit the Pog's a huge clip channel. All he does is upload clips pretty much from the Vanoss crew, it seems like. And he gets a lot of success off of it. He has millions of views off some of these. He used to do PewDiePie, but now he's doing the Vanoss crew. It's Kermit the Pog's one of them. There's another one that's similar to Kermit the Pog, but it's Quagmire. I forgot, but I think that's a clips channel too, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, yeah, I just wanted to. I don't even know if I showed Kermit the Pog here, but yeah, here's Kermit the Pog. But yeah. But yeah, that's that. Any questions about the Terrorizer clip thing? I just thought that was an interesting. If you guys are coming to these streams or these videos to, like, get major scoops and updates, I never talked about Terrorizer talking about clips, so I don't know if that was useful information for you or not. But if you wanted to know another clips channel that you should follow, because this clips channel does. You know, I mean, they talk about comment sections. They don't necessarily talk about drama much, so I don't know if this channel is going to clip them talking about the drama that I typically talk about with the Vanoss crew. But if you want to follow another clips channel, go follow Terrorizer and Friends Highlights. Follow that, and then maybe you'll get some awesome clips. I mean, I think one of these... Terrorizer explains why he hasn't left streaming. Apparently, he has like a little alopecia or something like that, a little bald spot on his beard. So I was watching some of these clips. I was like, wow, this is actually kind of helpful info, because like these are during long streams, and I don't watch long streams from the Vanoss crew all the time. So I found some information about like what's going on with Terrorizer. He had to leave streaming for a while because he was stressed. Yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it if you guys want to know about it. Real quick,
I donated $5.00 recently lost my job. What now?
So like these are from, I'm assuming Terrorizer streaming or whatever, but yeah.
Barbate, I think I have to go to a doctor and check it. But basically, see this guy? That's basically from stress, and I developed a bald spot on my face from my immune system attacking itself. Basically, stress-induced autoimmune deficiency, and my face attacked itself. And basically, hopefully, hasn't killed the hair follicles. But
yeah, and then he said that that bald spot, when hair does grow back, they typically grow back really white and gray. So he might have this like grayish like hair spot on his beard if the hairs do grow back there, potentially. All alleged, by the way. But, like, yeah, this is interesting stuff right here. If you guys want to follow up on clips from Terrorizer and Friends, you can go to this channel, hit subscribe. I'll subscribe to it. I think it does help, like, finding clips from long streams. And, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. So, TJV, he was doing it for the new space mod on Minecraft. He was just gathering resources. Huh. Will the Prince of Bel-Air come and slap us now? That's still being joked about. Allegedly, Brian has a bald spot. Yeah, it's all alleged, guys. We don't know for certain. Okay, anyways, regardless, moving on to Mini-Lad. This is what people have been waiting for. We're 50 minutes in the stream and finally getting to more Mini-Lad stuff, or the main Mini-Lad thing. I uploaded this, didn't expect it to get a lot of views. I thought, okay, I'll update the people who are still wanting to know about what's going on with Mini-Lad. I did, got over 30,000 views in like 4 days. Thank you guys for the viewership. I really do appreciate it. But the main thing I want to take from that is, it is very interesting that Mini-Lad decided to talk about the crew. As far as I know, this most recent stream, he doesn't talk about the crew in this, I think. Unless it's at the very end or something, but I don't think Mini-Lad is talking about the crew. Oh, God. He might be losing some hair up top, too. I don't know. Allegedly. I don't know for certain, but it looks like he might be losing some hair. Allegedly. Don't sue me. All right. But regardless, I'm going to sue TJV. He said Terrorizer has a bald spot. There you go. Canceled. Yep. All right. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to skip to the part where it starts, and we're going to take a listen. You guys, feel free to comment as we go. Review this like I'm reviewing it. I will pause along the way on what he's saying, but yeah.
You can start living your life.
Tell these guys where they can find the book.
So, here's the thing. He also did this thing where he has a challenge that he does once a year called the 4x4x48, and it is you run. And here's the thing. It's you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So what does that mean? It means you start on the Friday at 8 p.m. Then you run, and for me, I did this. It took 40 minutes. We try to do like a 10-mile pace, or a 10-minute mile. We ran 40 minutes. We came back to my apartment. We slept for 2.5 hours. We woke up at 12. We ran again. We went to bed, woke up at 4. We ran again. And we ran from
That's okay.
Friday
Yeah,
at 8 p.m.
TJV for
We ran
shortness.
Saturday
Yo,
at
Yikes
midnight,
is a midget.
4 a.m., 8 a.m., midday, 4
Yikes
p.m.,
is like a
8
true
p.m.,
midget.
Sunday midnight, 4 a.m., 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m. I think I ended on 4. And I did that. Why? Is because what he preaches is, it literally is a big, gigantic mental game. And whenever you're on leg 6 out of 12 or whatever it was, you are going to want to quit. You're going to want to, you hate every single moment. Your thighs mess up. Your knees get messed up. I ate 10,000 calories in that whole entire thing. And I just kept going. Why? Because I feel...
All right, so if you got your bingo cards, which we have a standard bingo card. Let me bring up the standard one because I do have that. We should have your bingo cards out for this. Okay, I got mine right here. Okay, open with paint. Boom. God, that's bright. There we go. If you got your bingo cards out, he is talking about... Make that one bigger. Boom. Right there. Not the greatest quality, but it'll do. It'll do. If you got your bingo cards out, he is talking about working out right now. I think we have working out somewhere on here. We have to. Signs of crazy. Jokes about kids. Reference to the VanossCrew. Talking dirty coffee. Asking for money. Mental health. Bullying. Subscribe and like. Good old days. Giraffe. Bowling pin. Donation. Screaming for no reason. SpongeBob reference. Fake laugh. Memes. Falling on a shared tour. PR team. Behind the scenes. Fake acting. We do not have... Oh my god. This bingo card, I do not have working out on here. I should have. Because it is such like a common thing for him to talk about working out. I don't have working out on here at all. So, yeah. Is the Dono page indeed gone? Well, if you click on the Dono page, you get error 404. So it seems like the Dono page is gone. My Dono page is still here, though, guys. So if any Mini-Lad supporters want to tip to me, my tip here link is down below, or you can just send me a super chat. Mini-Lad supporters, I'll take you in if you guys switch sides, 100%. I don't know why you'd want to support Mini-Lad anyways, but let's continue.
Feel like it truly is a big mental game. Because yes, you say like, oh, it's not really a mental game. It's just, you just have to get lucky and it's just happenstance and that's not me. That's not... or you can get the fuck out there and try. And this is like literally why I sold my car and I ran to the gym every day. I ran to the gym, I worked out, I ran back. Altogether, every day, it took about 3 to 4 hours. And that's what I did. I couldn't run for shit. I still have the notes in my phone of my first ever run. My first ever run.
Oh my god, TJV's live feels like it's been years. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I will start streaming and making videos more often. I just had a lot of shit going on. My apologies. He did talk about it's a huge mental game. Does that apply under therapy? Is it therapy? Or is it under mental health? Because he is talking about like it's a huge mental game to be able to do that huge long run or whatever. Do you count that as a mental health or a therapy thing for the bingo card? And we're not going to do Greg because Greg doesn't donate anymore, so it's just a donation. If he gets a donation, that's like our free spot. You guys say mental health? Okay, so that's a mental health bingo right there. Boom. Nice little bingo spot, B2. Okay, and then if he gets a donation, we get the middle spot, just an FYI.
I stopped every 30 seconds for the entire 5K. It took so fucking long. But every day, I just kept going a little bit more and a little bit more. So instead of stopping every 30 seconds, I would stop every 45. So every 45, I would stop every minute. To the point where now, I can run for 10 miles non-stop, no problem. Maybe not now, because I haven't ran a little bit. My hip injury, whatever the fuck. But whenever you pitch it as it's a gigantic head game, and instead of being like, why me? And kind of victimizing yourself, you have to go. Either, dude, for me, what happened to me, either I could have fucking crumbled, which would...
So right here, he's talking about the situation that happened to him. The whole him talking to girls and then him being outed for that because the girls were under the age of 18 when he was talking to them. And the whole situation, I think that he's referring to this. He goes, the situation that happened to me. And he's talking about crumbling. I could have crumbled, blah, 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 XYZ. So
either, dude, for me, what happened to me, either I could have fucking crumbled, which admittedly I did for a long time. Either you can sit there and you can crumble and you can say, why me? Or you can get the fuck up and go. I set my alarm for 5 a.m. Admittedly, that was a bit extreme. I knew that the first step with becoming the person who I always wanted to be was to work on my body dysmorphia. And my body dysmorphia, I was 270 at my biggest. By the end of it, I got down to 168 at my smallest. I had a bulk, and now I'm back down to like 189. But there's...
So what's your guys' thoughts on that? He could have crumbled, but he got up. He set his alarm to 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever. He started working on his body dysmorphia, which he, at his highest, he was 270. I'm going to look up the definition of body dysmorphia, even though I know what it is, but I just want to be more accurate with it. Body dysmorphia. A mental illness involving obsessive focus on a perceived flaw in appearance. BS, don't care. Doesn't everyone kind of have this, though? It was his diagnosed. Did he? I don't think he ever said his body dysmorphia was actually diagnosed. The flaw may be minor or imagined. So it could be like a made-up thing. The flaw may be minor or imagined. So the flaw may be imagined. Is that what that means? I don't think he got diagnosed with it. I don't know. I think everyone can have that. Like, did I have body dysmorphia because, like, my nose was stuffy and I hated sounding all stuffy before the stream? I don't mean to, like, actually take away from, like, people who have this and are, like, suffering from it. But, again, I don't understand it. I'm not, like, a psychologist or psychiatrist or whoever would diagnose this, you know?
Something of...
A lot of people go through it in today's society. Yeah, I think it's a lot less significant because the amount of people who do it now. Like, so many people claim they have body dysmorphia, but that just brings, like, the severity of it down, I think. But
even if you don't want to do something, getting up and going and doing against everything, it makes you feel alive. Especially in this world where all we do is just sit online and do stuff.
Okay, he's about to get into something else here, I think. I am going to count therapy. He's talking way too much advice right now and about getting up and getting through it and powering through it. This is a huge therapy thing. He heard it from his therapist at one point, I guarantee.
Which is true.
This is all allegedly. Yes,
With
allegedly.
all the hate and all everything. We forget how
TJV, it sounds like he self-diagnosed himself with it, but that's not credible. It does sound like that, though. I see what you mean.
to just be people. So Goggins for me was the example of he was at nothing too. He was at rock bottom too. He showed me that there was a way out of this. Because I didn't think there was. Did I handle my situation badly? Yeah.
He's self-aware, guys. I talked about this in my video, how self-aware he is. He's like, did I handle my situation badly? Yep. But the thing is with this, I got proof of this too. You go to that donation video I talk about where someone donates to him, right here, and he's like, so, right here, he is so like, against this. We won't forget what you've done, Craig. Sending and receiving inappropriate texts from minors, threatening these poor girls to keep them silent, and then played victim. You don't deserve to stay on this platform. Pretty straightforward thing, and he reacts to this.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the 3. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the 3. Thanks, man. Hang on them? I don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna go.
So he instantly dips for a little bit, but then right over here, he talks about, where is it at? He talks about, he says, like, get your facts straight with that or whatever. Did I talk about that in a different video? I probably did. It's right. Get your facts straight. Right here. Found it, guys. My bad. My bad. If you would like to, you can have a conversation. Wreckers in the chat. Hello. TJV, do you have a stiff nose, allegedly? Yeah, allegedly I do. Okay, so let me show you the part where he talks about this. Is it during this section?
Oh, by the way, to the person who just donated to me, please get your facts straight. Thank you. I'll be back.
Oh, by the way, to the person who donated me, please get your facts straight. So now he's saying he handled his situation poorly, but back then he said get your facts straight, as if the donation that was being talked about right here. What part of this is not factual? Anyone tell me in the chat, what part of this is not factual? Because I think all of it is pretty factual. We won't forget what you've done, Craig. Sending and receiving inappropriate texts from minors, true. Threatening these poor girls to keep them silent, true. And then played victim, which he did. You don't deserve to stay on this platform. So which part of this is, like, not factual, like he said? And now he's saying he handled this situation poorly. I don't know if he's flipping or if he's like, I don't know. Is TJ reacting to TJV reacting to the pedo lad allegedly? Yep.
I did.
The $3 part? Question mark. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not something to hide. I'm very aware of it. Because I panicked and I thought it was done. That was it. Everything I worked my entire life was gone. It took a long time to bounce back from that. David Goggins, to me.
It took a long time for him to bounce back. After, like, what, 7-8 months, he was uploading to his Craig Thompson channel. 3 months later, he was uploading to his main channel. Took him a little less than a year. A little less than a year to bounce back. That's it. But that was a long time. Long time.
Me was the turning point. Because I related to him. And I didn't feel as alone. I didn't feel as alone where I was like, everybody has their own struggles. There's a lot of people out there who are fucking struggling. This is not just me. I'm not alone in this whole thing. Thankfully, I have a good group of friends and people around me to help me, saying you can and you will.
How big do you think his big group of people, good people, friends, how big of that, do you think he really does have a big group of friends helping him out? Or do you think it's just like 1 or 2 people? It's like his mom, his brother, maybe his dad, and like 2 friends. 2 or 3 people, maybe. Again, not trying to shit on him for not having friends or whatever, but again, he should be on a fucking list right now. People should be aware of what he did. I'm just saying. They're probably paid by him. Oh, I mean, he got that cash. He got that cash. Since Omrecker was here in the chat, Omrecker, you know how much revenue Minilad makes? You want to spill the tea on how much money you think he has?
And I did. And here we are. So that's why, you know, people always ask me, like, how do you get through all, like, the hate videos and all your old friends hating you, and how do you get through that? I do, because I finally became happy with the person that I was.
So he gets through all the hate videos, which I'm assuming... Do you think he's responding to me? The bingo card teacher. He said it before. He supposedly made millions a year for years. So millions and millions of dollars. There's no way he's broke right now. There's no fucking way he's broke right now. So if he's not broke right now, he could have... I mean, there's a chance he paid his friend to do the robbery job, you know? So, yeah. He got the bank. He got the bank, that's for sure. That's for sure. So he just talks about he goes, by the way, do you guys see that he's making up questions for himself? I know we're going to get back to the bingo card. I don't know if we can add anything to it right now. Maybe fake acting right here. But that's about it. But
how do you get through all, like, the hate?
So he's asking himself this question. No one in his chat asked him this question, by the way. If you go back and look at this chat, no one's asking him, how do you get through all the hate videos? How do you get through, like, the VanossCrew joking about you? No one's asking him these questions. He's asking himself these questions. And since that's the case, he's ranting. I think this is like his version of, like, okay, how he's going to rant about it publicly. And he goes on a long 30-minute tangent here talking about it straight. And so, anyways, yeah.
Videos and all your old friends hating you, and how do you get through that? I do, because I finally became happy with the person that I was. I could have been the guy where I could have joined back. They talk shit at me. I could continue to talk shit back. I'm happy with who I am.
So Minilad just said he could talk shit back. So, since I asked Ohm one question, here's a second question, Ohm. Minilad claims he could talk shit back. First, Ohm, do you think the crew is talking shit about Minilad? And then 2, what could Minilad talk shit back? Like, what could there be that he could talk shit back? Because the VanossCrew, as far as I know, have only made jokes and references to Minilad. And that's it. Maybe Terrorizer and Nogla talk about it sometimes here and there. But they're just... Ohm, do you think the crew is talking shit about Minilad? Or do you think it's, like, just jokes and references? And then 2, what could Minilad possibly talk shit back? Like, what could he say back to talk shit? Like, what would he have on them? I know he had a beef with Terrorizer a little bit, but that's about it. TJV, he's clearly coping and trying to make himself convinced that it was the VanossCrew fault and not his own. Yeah, this is kind of like making himself feel good. It's like a hey, like... It's like a, hey, they're talking shit, I'm not. Look where I'm at, look what I'm doing. They're doing the bad thing, I'm not. Yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah. I read somewhere that Minilad's network is about 142,000, but don't know how accurate that is. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure I want to get into all that, but I'd imagine he's talking about the group chats and deeper history. You think it's about deeper history than just references and jokes? Because I thought that's what he was referring to. I thought he's like talking about, oh, the crew's talking shit about... Because he does talk later about how he's in the thumbnails and how they joke about not playing and... playing with a you-know-who. So I think he's referring to the jokes, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the group chats and the deeper history. I don't know, maybe. Because MiniLad did claim that the VanossCrew talked shit about other YouTubers in the group chats, and MiniLad said, fuck that, I'm out. And he was kicked from the chat, but then he said, no, I left the chat, I wasn't kicked. So, I don't know. Interesting. Based off of what he shared and what was known publicly, his net worth is nowhere near 6 figures, way too low, well into the 7 figures, 100%. He used to have 2 mansions and exotic cars. He did have exotic cars, and he did have 2 mansions. He had was it Seattle? One in Seattle and one in LA, I think. Bro literally made his own excuse to flex his revenue, then shit talk his ex-friends. Pathetic. Yep. And he does. He talks about it a lot in here. So, we'll continue.
They've made their decision that they didn't want to be friends with me anymore. That's fine. That's their choice. They have the right to do so. So with that, we went our separate ways, and I just kept on keeping on.
Okay, he says this a lot. He's going to end up saying a lot. I kept on keeping on. I kept on keeping on, or whatever. He keeps saying that. Doesn't that sound a lot like another VanossCrew quote? Something that Vanoss says a lot? Something that Wildcat says sometimes? Keep on keeping on. What does that sound very similar to? I wanted to include this in my video, but I didn't know if people would get it. But, like, what VanossCrew quote does that sound like? Keep on keeping on. What does that sound similar to? I'm waiting for someone to say it in the chat. Keep her going. There we go. Someone said it. Keep her going. Yep. Isn't that a little weird? MiniLad will continuously keep saying throughout the stream, I kept on keeping on. And now it's keep her going. Yeah. No. It's not. He's not saying keep her going. It's.
We went our separate ways, and I just kept on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on, because I'm not about that. Yeah, he's not about that, because he's not about that. If he was about that, he'd say keep her going, but he's not saying keep her going because he's not about that. He's saying keep on keeping on because he's about that.
I could sit here today and say that I've learned absolutely nothing, but to be perfectly honest with you, I am so proud of the person I am today. Do you want to know why? For 10 years, over 10 years, I became MiniLad.
This is a spot to pause at. What do you guys think of that? For over 10 years, he became MiniLad. He had to get his voice deeper for that, too. What are you guys' thoughts about that? I think that's Pablo coming out. Good old days. Talks about the last 10 years. He does talk about bullying. The VanossCrew made fun of him, talking shit. Reference to the VanossCrew. He directly says the crew. So that's right there. And then I think we're good for everything else. I'm going to keep fake acting for later. I'm going to keep that for later. Pablo, yes. TJV felt narcissistic to me. Yep. He became MiniLad, and then he shows his MiniLad at TJV. Yep, he does. Okay, we're going to go back and listen to that again. Everyone, turn up your volume for this one.
So proud of the person I am today. Do you want to know why?
Why, MiniLad?
For 10 years, over 10 years, I became MiniLad.
MiniLad. MiniLad.
I became him. And what I mean by that is...
Okay, this is what he means by that.
I didn't know who Craig was. This is I'll full screen this. I didn't know who Craig was anymore. This is me just being real.
Okay, I'll that's fake acting right there. This is me just being real. I'm sorry, guys. If you watch MiniLad, I'm not trying to, like, just bully him, make fun of him right now. But, like, dude, if you watch MiniLad for so fucking long, you know he doesn't act like this. This is all just a front. This is all just a... Yeah, Signs of Crazy might end up being the next one.
I didn't know who Craig was anymore. I became a content creation machine. And all I focused on was just trying to grow my business.
Put a 1 in the chat if you've watched MiniLad for so long you know he doesn't act like this. Put a 2 if you have no idea how he normally acts. Put a 1 in the chat if you know MiniLad does not act like this. That this is just a whole different person than what people used to be fans of. Put a 2 if you have no idea. So a lot of 2s. There's some 2s. People understand 2. But there's a lot of 1s. Yeah, a lot of people understand this is not like what Minilad typically acts like. He's not like a whole, like, think deeper sort of guy. He's never been that. I can pull up his old Ask Minis on this exact channel, and he's not acting like this. Does he have an Ask Mini playlist? I'm sure he does somewhere. You know what? I'll just type in Ask Mini. And then if you go... You can go 8 years ago, which, again, I think that's a little far back if we want to just kind of understand what Minilad was. 8 years seems like a bit of a... Like, that's a bit far back. Trying to think. Does he have an Ask... Oh, right there. Ask Mini.
Oh, what's going on YouTube is...
Yeah, so this Minilad's way different, guys. This Minilad's way different. I'm not trying to go this far back, but even if you went to some... So this is like one of the older ones. Is that on Facebook? Did he ask questions, get questions from Facebook or whatever? But anyways, this is how Minilad used to talk, just an FYI.
I think this is back in secondary school, back in high school. Played rugby for 7 years, like sort of during middle school and high school, like just whole way through secondary school. And to go to away matches, like it was sort of like a 2-3 hour drive, sort of wherever you're going. So in high school or secondary school or wherever, there's always that one very, very gullible person, okay? And in this story, his name was James, okay? He's a really nice guy, but he's gullible as shit. So I remember we were going to away match, we were all bored on the bus. There was like 50 of us because there was like 2 or 3 teams. James was sitting at the back of the bus, okay? He brought a packed lunch with him, there was a banana in there, and I can't remember who actually
Okay, so you guys get the idea, okay? He used to be a lot more... he's a lot more pausey and breathy and all this sort of thing. So, like, his entire demeanor's kind of changed than what it used to be. And now it's sort of this.
And I realized along the way that I made decisions that, of course, I regret, but I didn't know who the fuck I was. Does that...
So, again, there is a difference between these, and again, I'm not trying to pull up a bad comparison or anything, but, like, this is a lot faster of a video. He's cutting it, he's editing it. It's going to seem different from the face, but if you're looking at the way he talks, the way he's looking at the camera, the way he is interacting with his community, this is back when Minilad was more on his rise than ever before. He had his own thing fucking going. This is from 8 years ago. I'm not trying to pull up one from 8 years ago, but when he did these Ask Minis, it was a whole different thing. It was Minilad was more so talking and being more genuine, I think, in these than he is here. When he's here, there's a light switch that turns on, and he kind of acts like this. That's the best way I can describe it, but yeah.
But excuse it? Of course it doesn't.
And I'm not trying to say that one's better than the other. I'm just saying, if you know Minilad, you know this is what Minilad was to a lot of people. Not this. This is just all what he chooses to talk about, how long he chooses to talk about it, the rants he goes on. Like, you never saw an Ask Mini where he made half the video about one thing. It was, he said what he had to say and he moved on. Even during his old live streams, he said what he had to say and he moved on. He wasn't this huge rambling guy, and now he kind of is, because what else is there to do? I mean, his streams used to be 4+ hours long. He can barely do a 3-hour stream without a bunch of pauses and talking about weird shit now. So it's weird. It's weird, certainly, you know.
Here's something crazy.
TGB, it's not a bad comparison. You're right about what you're talking about. It's a totally different Minilad than back then. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. So, like, again, I don't think this was Craig and this is Minilad. I think they're the same person. It's just this guy, I don't think he has that YouTube thing anymore. I don't think he can sit here and genuinely do YouTube. And it might be a lot because of the dislikes. It might be because of what people are commenting. You know, it could be a lot of things.
Told him, but he's like, oh, James, you know what you should do? Try and see if you can fit that whole banana down your throat.
I don't know why I clicked on that one. I meant to click on this one.
I think it took me being completely ripped out of everything to finally understand what it was to be a person in society.
So this, I made a really, like, genuine thought for this that I shared in my video. I gave it one of my thoughts about this. He says that he had to be ripped out of everything. For what?
Was to be a person in to finally understand.
I'm gonna have to keep going back.
Completely ripped.
Right here.
I think it took me being completely ripped out of everything to finally understand what it was to be a person in society.
So why would someone need to be ripped out of completely everything to understand how to be how to be a person in society? Why would someone need to be ripped out of everything to know that? Well, typically these are called criminals who break the law and do things that they're not supposed to do, so they're ripped out of society and put in a building in their own specific room where they spend prison time there until they can sit here and think about what they did, and when they get out, they're rehabilitated until they're able to join society again, get a job, pay taxes, interact with the community the way you should be. And again, people are criminals for a bunch of different things, and I'm not calling Mini Lad a criminal here. All I'm saying is that if he says it took him getting completely ripped out of everything to know what it's like to be a person in society, that is called going to jail. That is called serving time. That's called going to prison. That's where you sit there and learn that stuff. Okay? Prison doesn't rehabilitate people. No, but there's programs that you can join afterwards after you get out of prison. That's what I meant by it. I'm not saying prison itself rehabilitates people. I'm saying when you get out of jail, there is programs you can take to be rehabilitated back into society. I'm not saying prison does. That's not what I'm saying. Craig is talking like a criminal that got humbled to some degree. That says a lot.
All I know was, what's the video for tomorrow? What's the stream for tomorrow? What's the next business thing? What's this? Employees, houses, cars. What was the next thing? There was never a point of like, hey, Craig, what do you want to do? The reason being, there was no Craig. There was never.
So no one ever asked him, Craig, what do you want to do? That's kind of what he referenced here.
Employees, houses, cars. What was the next thing? There was never a point of like, hey, Craig, what do you want to do?
Craig, what do you want to do? So, again, tell me, chat, if I'm being too literal about this. But he said there was never a point where people said, hey, Craig, what do you want to do? Tell me if I'm being too literal here. Chat, please let me know. But you're telling me his girlfriend, Sunny Day, never asked him, what do you want to do? His mom or dad never asked him, what do you want to do? When he went to go hang out with his friends, he never sat here and was like, hey, let's go do this or let's go do that. Am I being too literal here? Or does that make sense? Like, are you guys, is he meaning something else? Is he saying that he's still Mini Lad, he's not Craig at this point? Because I took it as like, okay, he had so much work to do as Mini Lad, he never got to do stuff personally in his life. But he still got to do personal stuff. He had a whole ass girlfriend for a long ass time. That's personal shit. TJV Man's acting like someone just called him Mini instead of Craig. TJV not at all. TJV, I thought he said he only wanted to do YouTube. Yeah, that he has. This is what's confusing me right now, is he's always about, I want to do YouTube, it's the thing that I love to do. But he did YouTube too much to where now he can't do anything else he wants to do. But he only talks about ever wanting to do YouTube. Okay? So it's so fucking confusing. Like, I'm trying to think. Okay. So Mini Lad wants to do YouTube. He does YouTube too much, so he doesn't want to do the things he wants to do, but he wants to do YouTube. He says that no one ever asked Craig what Craig wanted to do. But he had a whole ass girlfriend, a family that he still visited. He had a whole group of friends in the crew, outside of the crew. I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused right now. I'm trying to piece it all together. Mini Lad, this is where an interview would make a lot of sense. I could ask you this question directly, and you could try to clarify what you're meaning here.
The reason being, there was no Craig. There was never that thought. It was, What does Minilad want to do today? Well, Minilad needs to get this done. Minilad needs to get that done.
So, was he all mini-lad mode when he was dating Sunny? Was he like... Sunny came up to him and was like, hey, Craig, let's go have dinner tonight. You know, let's dress up and go have dinner tonight. And Craig's like, Craig? Who the fuck is Craig? My name's Mini-Lad. And if we're not recording, if we're not vlogging the dinner, we're not doing it. Because Mini-Lad needs a video for tomorrow. You're telling me that's what he was the entire time? That's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. He was not 100% Mini. There had to have been some stuff he was doing that we did not see. 100%. SCGV, I don't think he wants to talk about you. He wants to talk to you ever again. He never talked to me once. He's probably trying to relay some level of ego death. What? He's probably trying to relay some level of ego death. Maybe I don't. Ain't no way Minilad thinks he has split personality disorder. That's kind of what he's saying. He's saying that he was 100% Mini, there was no Craig. He's not even saying there was a split personality. He said that his personality changed into Minilad, and now he's finally Craig. Now he's happy with who he is now. But he had to make those mistakes and be ripped out of everything in order to become the person he's happy about today. So you needed to pray and threaten and use minors, two that are confirmed, underage females. You need to do that to find your happy self. You needed to do that in order to be happy with the person you are today. To find Craig, you had to sit here and do the things you did with fucking minors? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, is that what he's saying? Because I think that's what he's saying. He's saying he said he had to be ripped out of everything to learn how to be a person in society. So you had to do the things to the girls in order to be a person in society. What the fuck, dude? This isn't your fucking origin story, okay? You're not fucking Bruce Wayne, okay? You don't need to fall down that fucking rabbit hole in order to become Batman, okay? That's not how it works, okay? This is not his fucking origin story. That's kind of what he's telling here. He's sitting here saying, yeah, the reason why the crew's making fun of me, they're bullying me, and I had to sit here and fucking, you know, I had to be ripped out of everything, and I'm happy with the person I am today, you know? I don't know. It's his canon event. Yeah. Oh my god.
So, I think when it all boils down to it, I like me. I like me. I really do. I have an amazing family. I have amazing friends. I have amazing people in my life. And people in my life who pushed me to be better. I've never had that. I've never had people in my life who was like, we want to see Craig the best person he could be.
So his mom, his dad never wanted Craig to be the best person he could be. His girlfriend, who was dating him at the time, never wanted him to be the best person he could be. You're saying that his friends or anybody else who cared about him on a deeper level than just saying, oh, I care about you, didn't want him to be the best person he could be. He just said there is nobody that wanted, like, Craig to be the best person I could be. There was nobody.
I've never had that. I've never had people in my life who was like, we want to see Craig the best person he could be.
Nobody. Nobody at all. He's BSing. It's all self-pity. I know it's all self-pity, but that's the thing. Like, this is how he's roping in all of these fucking supporters. He's like, no one ever wanted me to be happy. No one ever wanted me to be my true self. And there's people in the chat going, oh my God, Craig, I'm so happy you found your true self. And they get some sort of fulfillment in supporting this guy. When you're actually enabling this guy to do what he wants to fucking do. That's what you're doing. He's playing the victim card 100%. Signs of crazy, we got that 100%. Screaming for no reason, don't know if we'll get there. Donation, we probably will get that later. Crying, no, not yet. Fake laugh, I don't know. Giraffe. Oh, there's a giraffe in there. I forgot to mark giraffe. There we go, on our bingo card. All right.
Never had that until the last 3 years.
This is the greatest anime origin story ever, quite frankly. He said he never had that until the last 3 years. So again, his parents never wanted Craig to be the best person he wanted to be. Any past girlfriend didn't want him to do that. Any other family members of him, any friends who cared about him on a deeper level didn't want him to be the best person he could possibly be. So yeah, only in the past 3 years, he said. He just said in the past 3 years. So we'll see.
And it's crazy. Like, people in my life now were texting me out of the blue saying, hey, I saw your picture on Instagram. You look fucking great. Hey, you look happy.
I'm sorry. Okay, this is the part of the stream where I don't like to bully, but oh my god, I'm going to turn up the volume for this guy. Sorry about your ears, but we're going to listen to him really exclaim this.
Like, people in my life now were texting me out of the blue saying, hey, I saw your picture on Instagram. You look fucking great. Hey, you look happy.
Happy. All right, let's go to his Instagram. Okay, it's probably the photo where he's shirtless. That's probably what it is, right? Because this was his first image back. This is the photo where he looks happy. Happy. Oh my fucking god, dude. Does he look happy to you guys? Does he look happy? He looks pretty happy. He's out there having some fun. What did he have yeah, he had a pic with the Undertaker right here. He had a picture with the Undertaker. I don't think Undertaker knew who he was because of the hats and sunglasses, but if he did know, if Undertaker knew that this guy was a pedo, I bet there would be a tombstone pile driver happening in that fucking photo. And then he got a picture with Steve-O, which I don't know how the fuck this happened. Yeah. I feel bad for Steve-O and the Undertaker. Yeah. Yeah. Feel bad. Is it this photo he looks happy? Oh, God. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then, yeah, this is when he weighed 270, and this is him now. So this is like the glow up. The major glow up. I'm sorry, I'll get this off your screen, guys.
I'll tell you right now.
Long pause.
I was making more money than I could possibly imagine.
Allmaker just, gave his side of things. Allmaker said he was making millions in a year. And here he gives kind of a number. I think he says like a couple $100,000 in a month.
Right.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars in a month.
But I was also the most miserable. And you keep thinking that the more money you have, the happier I will be. It is human nature to think that way. It is. I was making, I don't care telling you this anymore, I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month.
Okay, so he says this real quick, and again, I don't want this implication to go, like, places or anything like that. If you want to sit here and, like, be happy in life without money, fine. But chasing money doesn't mean you'll be miserable, okay? Like, for example, Omricker, he was in the chat just a second ago. I mean, yeah, he chased money. He became a YouTuber. So did most of the Vanoss crew. But they preferred the route that they went because they're better set up in life and they have more of an opportunity to do things that make them happy. Not everyone who earns money becomes miserable. If I, for example, earned a shit ton of money. I really worked hard, earned a shit ton of money. It isn't like that's a secret, that's like a secret cheat code on how to become depressed. More money does not mean you'll become depressed or you'll talk to minors like Minilad. That's not what that means. Just because it happened to him, it's not. He sits here and he goes, I used to think more money equals more happiness or whatever, and he was super miserable with all that money. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. You were going to make those decisions whether you were going to be poor or rich. It did not fucking matter. Hundreds of thousands per month. Assume 300,000. That's 3.6 million per year. Yep. And Omrecker, let's use you for example. You made a shit ton of money. Everyone knows you became a YouTuber. You made a lot of money. Maybe not as much as Minnie. Maybe not as much as some of the other members of the crew. But are you fucking depressed because of that money? Are you depressed? Or are you talking to minors because of that money? Did you fall off the deep end like Minilad because of that money? I don't fucking think so. I think there's some people in this world that are smart with money and some people in this world who are not smart with this fucking money. And Minilad was one of those people who did really dumb things while earning all that fucking money. Just saying. Just saying. So again, don't get... I love the message of, hey, money. Love that message. But I don't love that message that a lot of money equals depression. Because that's just not fucking true. It's not true. Okay? Having $1 million in your bank account isn't automatically going to make you depressed. It's your actions with that money. It's your actions around having that money. That could be the thing that makes you depressed. That's the thing that you might make a mistake and do something like that. But lots of money doesn't equal depression. It does not. You can find happiness and be happy while having a lot of money. Actions speak louder than words. 100%. 100%.
Unfathomable. Nothing makes sense. And because nothing made sense...
I wouldn't say money is what made him depressed. It was how he used it and his influence and power on the platform and got caught. Yes, but he's talking here now that he made so much fucking money that he was miserable. That's what he's saying. He just said, I made so much fucking money and I was the most miserable. I made the most money ever in my life and I was the most miserable. So he's trying to make some sort of correlation that with all that money made him the most, like, the worst in his fucking life. Okay? It's not that money doesn't matter. It's that money isn't everything. Money is great and very important, but life isn't money. Exactly. Exactly. And if life isn't money and you can be happy without money, that means you can be happy with money. Which destroys his fucking point here of him trying to, like, say, oh, a bunch of money means nothing. Okay, he's trying to make it a positive thing that he's demonetized and not making as much and he's not as rich as he used to be. He's trying to make a good point, but it just does not work. And I feel bad for anyone in his chat being like, oh, well, I'm not going to try to be rich. I'm not going to go try to be the best person I can. Because maybe the best person for some of these people, like some people in this chat, they could go out with a great fucking idea, become multimillionaires, billionaires, but they're... What happens if they're influenced by Minilad being like, well, I don't have to try that hard to be happy. I can try less. And that could be shutting out. That's really, really dumb and stupid fight. You should be careful with that. That's all I'm saying.
There was no rationale. There was no...
He would be better. He'd have a better time saying he was miserable for being on a constant grind, which by itself, it's still a dumb argument because all he did for one period of time was read shitty Reddit stories. Yes, if he sat here and said I was constantly grinding and that was my most miserable, sure, I'll take that. But if you're going to apply money to it and say, okay, I was making this much fucking money and I was at my saddest fucking point, well, green things of cash doesn't make you fucking miserable. I just for a second was going to pull money out of my fucking wallet, but I'm not going to do that. But, like, if I pull out, like, fucking money right now and I show you, hey, this thing makes you sad, y'all would laugh in my fucking face. But that's pretty much the same message Minilad is saying here.
Oh, clinging on to anything. And I'll tell you what's crazy is I became just this content machine. And I see so many YouTubers, whether I know them or not, where, yes, they're making more money than they ever have. Yes, they're doing well business-wise. Yes, they're doing this thing and that thing and the other. I can see in their eyes that they're fucking miserable.
So he says he sees YouTubers, but let's take that equation out real quick. I know that's an important part, but he sees YouTubers. He can see in their eyes that they're miserable if you're making a ton of money. So let's just go to the YouTube page real quick. And we're going to click on trending. Okay, I don't know where the fuck trending is. Okay, right here, trending. Any big YouTuber here. Let's just click on a big YouTuber. The Deal Guy, right? Okay, that guy's talking about deals or whatever, so we're not going to click on that. Death Battle. I'm looking for an individual YouTuber. Mr. Beast. He can see in Mr. Beast's eyes that he's miserable because he's making the most money he's ever made in his life, okay? Let's go to another person that people go to a lot. Moist Critical. He is kind of like on top of the game on talking about everything. Millions of views every fucking video. He's fucking miserable doing what he's doing. You know, Moist Critical's not as big as, you know, Mr. Beast, you know, and everything, but Moist Critical in his eyes, I could see that they're fucking miserable. I'm sorry, I don't see it that way. I see these guys are on top of their games. They love doing what they're doing, blah, 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 blah. I mean, to me, he sounds like he is asking for pity, kind of like a reverse psychology situation, trying to find a way to tell his audience that he very smart, but in reality, he is brain dead. Yeah, he's projecting. That's kind of what it's like. He's projecting, yeah.
And all I want to do is just hug them. Because I was there for a long time. And it really took breaking away from everything to really be able to figure out who I was.
He didn't break away from anything. He was forced into all of this because he was caught and he was pretty much forced to leave YouTube, upload apology videos, but later he got rid of them. He himself did not make the decision to break away. He was kind of forced into that.
And I legitimately don't think I would be the person I am today without it. And I know that's a crazy thought. It's because...
Let me look at the bingo card real quick. Okay, we don't have anything else yet.
Whenever you're in the tornado, it never ends. You just do.
You just do.
Craig, take your time on the subject. I'm just speaking from the heart. Just speaking from the heart. Why? People are going to hate me no matter what I do. I've learned to accept that.
Playing Hero, we got that on the bag. He did do memes this stream, so we can get that out of the way. We don't got behind the scenes and crying. That would give us a bingo. Bowling pin, son, and jokes about kids. Don't know if we'll end up getting that one. And subscribe and like and asking for money. We could get that one. That could be a real one. Bingo that we get.
Okay. I could say, hey guys, how's it going? And there'll be people out there who will find a way to shit on it. So at this point, does it really matter? Will people make videos on what I'm saying right now? Probably.
What do you guys think about that fourth wall break real quick? He's aware that we're talking about him. He's alive. He's responding. He's aware that we're talking and we're quote unquote talking shit about him. How's that feel, guys? He's listening right now, if you guys did not know. He's listening to everything you're saying in the chat. Everything that you mumble as you're watching this on your phone or laptop, he is listening. This is an AI version of Minilad. He is currently looking at you. He's actually looking down bottom right. For me, he's looking at this vape right now. He probably wants a hit off of it. How's that feel? How's that feel, guys? Good. He should cry about it.
Do I care? I used to. Oh.
TJV, are you saying he's in my house? He is in your house. If you're watching this on your screen, if you're in your house right now and you're watching this, this is Minilad. This face right here he made. This is inside your home because it's on your screen right now. So Minilad is in your home currently. Think about that. He is in there. Minnie's in your walls. These are fucking brick-ass walls. Good luck if he's in there. He ain't getting through.
So, I sent all the people that I used to be friends with, a text message basically literally just saying, hey, times have changed. I hope you're good. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for the memories. Keep on keeping on.
There's his quote again. Keep on keeping on. Which chat? What is that reference to? What is his quote right here? Keep on keeping on, which he loves saying. It's keep her going. Keep her going. That's what it is. It's keep her going, okay? Whoa, let me check my house for Mini. Hold up. All right, you go check your house for Mini, lad. I doubt he's in your home, though. He's just on your screen right now. That's it. He is talking about, he sent a text message hoping for the best and blah, 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 have a good life he said to all of his friends. He also messaged Hallie, which was weird, okay? Because the thing about that is if we scroll back, and we're gonna scroll back, okay? We're gonna find this video, where the fuck it is, right here. He says a lot more to Hallie than that, according to what Hallie said. So Hallie sits here, because he messaged not only Nogla and other members of the crew, he never sent me a text, but from what I heard, I was the only one that really spoke out / confronted him. So Omrecker never got a text message from Minilad, but Minilad and Ohm did play in sessions together at some point. You guys were technically in the same group. He did not send you a message, but he sent Nogla, other members of the crew probably, but he also sent Hallie. He wanted to hop on a call to make things right. But honestly, I can assume that he just wants the heat off of him since there have been so many jokes about him in videos, which is keeping him from coming back. That being said, knowing his patterns and trusting my gut, he probably wanted to get friendly with me again in hopes I make a statement that he is bettering himself, and people could believe it if it were coming from me so he can return to the platform without others flaming him. If he is bettering himself, great, but I really doubt he truly wants to make things right with me, and with the amounts of trying to make things right with previous friends and it being for his own benefit. And proven so multiple times, my trust will always be completely broken with him, and I will not fall victim again. Not taking a chance, especially when I don't think it will be genuine. Also, can't just brush aside the fact that he made another channel copying another creator for monetization recently. It just seems like he's trying to really, really hard to look like a positive dude. Plus, he deleted the apology video, so fuck that. So yeah, right here, Hallie sits here and says that he wanted to hop in a call, which is a little bit more information than what Mini said in this. All he said was, hey, I messaged him saying, hey, hope you guys are doing good, hope everything's going fine, keep on keeping on. That's what Mini Lad said that he said, when in actuality, there's a little bit more to that. Nogla adds a little bit to that as well. And again, I talk about it in my video that I uploaded a couple days ago, so if you want to look more at that, you can look more there.
That's what I said. I sent the text. Whether they replied or whether they didn't, doesn't matter. I closed the book. And here we are. And now, I have people in my life who are incredible. So what's next? I don't know.
So, I think right here, this is something that we have to talk about. Minilad doesn't know what's next. And, again, I don't think anyone asked. Okay, so someone in the chat did say, so what's next right here? In his chat. But, having said that, what is... sorry. What is next for Minilad? This is a weird state we're at right now. Because Minilad is not going gun-ho on YouTube. Which would be the time, okay, he might say something, so people are going to go call him out, people are going to do XYZ. He's still streaming. He still wants to do YouTube. That has not changed. He wants to continue to do that. But he doesn't have any real plan. He wants to be a DJ. I have this video on my channel of him, like, dancing at a club, and I put a song over it, and it is fucking hilarious. But I don't know where it's at. Let me try to find it. Where the fuck did I put it at? It is hilarious what I put here, but I need to find it first, guys. Give me 1 second. It. Just give me 1 second, guys. It's really funny. I gotta find it real quick. It's probably not as funny as I'm hyping it up to be, but it is. It is pretty good. When would have that been? Fuck. Let me look under here. It would have been about the time I did this. So it might have been in July of last year. Which July of last year would have been like over a year ago. I don't think I made that far back, but maybe I did. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I can't find it now. So, but there was this like thing where he's like dancing at a party outside or whatever. He's dancing at like a party outside or something like that, and I put like a funny song over it. And I wish I could fucking find it, but I can't. But I think he posted like I think it was like some video he showed or something like that in one of his streams. I can share link. I have it. Okay, can you? Can you send it to me like through Discord? You have me on Discord at all? Cause send it to me there if you can. It was pink shirt at the start of a drama video. Yes, it was. It was the pink shirt and the start of the drama video. What? Okay, tell me the title of the video then. What's the video? Because that was funny as fuck. Captain I was going to save the day. Thanks, Chilled Venom. What is that video? He's like in a pink shirt and he's dancing and I put a fucking thing. What's the title of the video? Because I made that edit. I thought it was fucking awesome. I wanted to do it in the new video, bring it back again, but because it's funny as hell. And then he has like those DJ streams where he's like DJing and like fucking he's like going hard DJing and stuff like that. It was fucking funny. Chilled Venom, can I be Lieutenant Iowa then? That's a question for Chilled Venom. He assigned me captain. TJV, to someone who loves gaming YouTubers, I gotta say some of my favorite Jacksepticeye and Markiplier who did get burnt out. They doing different and fun things and they grow up and never did this. Yep. Again, it's not everyone on the platform becomes creepy pedophiles and shit like that. It's just some shit like that happens, you know, and when it does, they should be off the platform. They should not be grouped with other YouTubers. TJV, growing up, who was your favorite VanossCrew member? Minilad. I've already talked about this before. Minilad was my favorite out of all of them. Growing up, at least. No one can find that video. That is so fucking funny, dude. It is so fucking funny, but Crazed Squid Gaming, if you know the title of the video, just send like the title of the video in the chat or whatever, but we'll continue. I'll play it afterwards if I can find it.
I don't know what's next. And I used to be afraid of that. Is YouTube sustainable anymore? No. I think that's pretty obvious.
So he said, is YouTube sustainable anymore? He's demonetized. He's aware that he's demonetized, but I think he's also talking about the sustainability because of the viewership and the dislikes and all that stuff.
Very obvious. But
TJV, should we still be neutral about everything? When it comes to things we don't know it's for certain about, yeah, we remain neutral. But Minilad, we know he did the things that he did. It ain't like there's a neutral stance with Minilad. There is no neutral stance. Minilad did fucked up shit on and off YouTube. And again, if you support the guy on coming back, you're supporting all of the actions that he did. So there is no neutral stance with Minilad. On the other hand, the Delirious Gnome situation, yeah, remain neutral on that. The Scott and Delirious thing, remain neutral on that if you want, you know, because we don't know definitive answers on everything. Minilad, everything's been pretty well answered to this point.
as much as I don't really know what's around the corner, I'm happy being me. You know? Because it's hard to remember that, yes, for a lot of people here that grew up with me, I was also the young one in the group, right? So I was 18 whenever GTA 5 came out and everything blew up, right? So for a lot of you, I've been around, you guys have been around this channel for a decade, a long time. You guys have known me for a long, long time, some of you. Sometimes I forget that I'm 28.
Guys, he forgot he was 28. He forgot his age. What's your guys' thoughts in the chat? Mini Lad forgot his age. Sometimes he forgets his age, not all the time. He forgot he was 28. Did you forget the girl's age too? To be fair, me at 24, I do forget everyone else is much younger. You forget everyone else is much younger than you, or much older than you maybe, but you don't forget your actual fucking age. You don't forget how old you are.
Sometimes, because mentally, to be in the content creation space, or basically just to be a businessman, period, you have to be mentally old. For me, when I was 20, when I was 20 years old, I was mentally.
Am I being hacked right now? What the fuck?
Like business-wise, I had to be mentally 30. Business savvy-wise, I had to. So I had to grow up fast. So I keep forgetting that I've lived a million lifetimes, and I keep needing to remind myself, Craig, you're fucking 28.
Okay, I disagree with this comment. You have to be mentally old to create content, and this isn't based off just me, because I don't think I'm in a huge elite tier of creating content. I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but you don't have to be mentally old to sit here and do YouTube content creation. You can just have fucking fun with it. I don't think Mr. Beast is fucking mentally old. I think he's mentally the youngest he's ever been, because now he's doing all of the craziest dreams and fantasies for videos as he could ever do. He just is smart and he's responsible. But I don't even know what it means to be mentally old. Like, do you have to act... What does it mean to be mentally old? What does... Cora, let's see if they have the answers. What makes someone mentally old while they are physically young? Living a rough road and thinking too much. When you think too much, you come to realizations that only older people would understand. Trust me on this. I am young and living through it, and now I live my life with mentality years ahead from what I am. So again, that's what mentally old is apparently. So, okay, interesting.
Like,
mentally old is a grooming phase, by the way. Oh.
there's so
You don't have to be old to be wise and smart. Exactly.
much life ahead of you. And for that,
Etsy Jivy, genuine question. If YouTube is able to shut down channels like ADP for child harassment, then why cannot Mini Lad get banned or get his channel removed? I don't know. It's the decisions over at YouTube, at Google. I don't know who the fuck is in charge. I don't know if YouTube has their own division for like specifically banning accounts who are doing shit like this, but like they should, and they should definitely review Mini Lad in the entire situation. He should be off the platform 100%. Mini Lad can go to fucking Rumble or some other fucking third-party website and try that. But YouTube, he has abused and misused his platform, his fame, his whole brand and image for a sexual advantage over minors.
being able to figure out me, truly, I'm happy with that. Like, and honestly, like, look, and don't get it wrong. Don't try and twist this. Am I happy what happened? No. I think that should go without saying.
Another reference to what happened, the drama, him using underage girls. Is he happy about it? No. But this is his follow-up to that.
But am I happy with the person that I am? Yes.
So all of this is fucking worth it because he found who he was. What a shitty fucking backward ass digging a fucking deeper hole for yourself statement he could possibly fucking make at this point. Honestly, I don't care if he makes statements to make himself sound worse. He's gonna fucking do that. That's who Mini Lad is. But does he hate what happened in the situation? Yes, I hate it. But am I happy with the person I ended up being? Yes. So he's making an argument because he found a way to find himself. He's happy with everything. He's not happy with what happened in the situation, but it was worth it. That's like sitting here saying, like, yeah, guys, I took a long fucking road trip. It was brutal. My car broke down. The AC went out. I was sweating constantly. I started getting, I started hallucinating. It was a rough trip, but the moment I got there, I had nothing to worry about. I was better. So the trip is awful, but it was all worth it. You were willing to put yourself through shit like that. The difference in his is that he affected so many other people. Minors, the friends he used to fucking play with, anyone who was ever associated with him, his own fucking personal family and friends, all were fucking affected by it. But he found himself through it. So he had to sit here and talk to 2 underage girls that are confirmed. There's more alleged. He had to sit here and throw his friends under the fucking bus, including Terrorizer specifically, getting in a huge beef with him. Shit-talking Vanoss, sitting here shit-talking the entire crew for that matter. And then also sitting here affecting his own fucking audience and trying to manipulate all of them as if everything is fine. He did all of that just to find himself. Just to find himself, guys. If anyone else has a different opinion on that and what he's saying, feel free to try to educate me, or I shouldn't even say educate, just enlighten me on what he's meaning by this, because that is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that everything happened for a reason because he ended up finding his true self. I would much rather him not find his true self and not find this true happiness if it meant not affecting underage girls like he did, not fucking affecting his friends like it fucking did. So just keep that in mind. I feel bad for Panda most of all because he got hit harder because he was close. Yeah, both Panda and Terrorizer were close. Terrorizer was close further back, but Terrorizer got a lot of heat on Twitter because all Mini Lad's fucking fans went after Terrorizer. They fucking chose sides between Mini Lad and Terrorizer. Terrorizer got hit fucking hard because Mini Lad was sitting here spewing out lies about Terrorizer on Twitter. Spewing out that Terrorizer did this, and that, and XYZ, and he was not included in shit in XYZ. Terrorizer got hit fucking hard. Panda went on a huge-ass demonetization tour with him. And now Panda was completely out of doing shit like that. A large chunk of what his revenue was doing. Making a ton of videos with Mini Lad. Now, granted, Terrorizer and Panda did bounce back for it, and they're doing better. Hopefully the victims of the situation, Hallie and Ash, are doing better. But they were affected a shit ton, too. So he had to bring so many people fucking down. Drag them their fucking ass down in order for him to find himself. I'd much rather him not fucking find himself and not drag people down. I mean, just saying. That's what I would have rather had done, but you don't understand. He wasn't Craig. He was Mini Lad, and Mini Lad did those things, not Craig. Thank you, Raven Gamer. I forgot. He was Mini Lad. He wasn't Craig. You're right. Fuck. My bad.
Because there's so many people out there who never figure out who they are. There's people I know who's in their 60s, 70s, even older, and they've never truly understood who they were, and they kept trying to...
Not a good setup statement here and to take a pause. He knows people in their 60s and 70s never found themselves and who are trying to... ... From coming from a person who talked to underage girls, I don't know. Give me my mod Trevor Jerome Valentine. No, because you never call me by my actual name, Chilled Venom, so you don't get mod.
Use experiences around them to determine who they are, even though that doesn't make them happy. They tried to create someone rather than learning who they were from an anatomical level. Is that the correct word? I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm sorry. This has been a whole rant. This has been a whole thing.
It's not alleged anymore. Mini Lad admitted he was ranting.
Regardless, TLDR. Keep on keeping on, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep on keeping on. What is that similar to, chat? You guys know what to type. Keep on keeping on translates to where he got that from translates to... There we go. Keep her going. Someone got it. 2 people got it.
Keep on keeping on. Okay?
Said it again.
Doesn't matter
3,
if
4,
50,000
5,
people
6, 7 people.
or 5. Let's vibe. Let's just have fun. It's not my job anymore. But that doesn't mean I don't love it with all of my soul.
Oh, this is so awkward to watch. You can tell so badly Minilad wants to make money from YouTube. He wants things to go back the way they were, but fuck, dude.
TLDR, life is Roblox. You ever play rugby? Anyway, thanks for listening. I kind of popped out of nowhere. That's really not what I was expecting to talk about tonight. Can I be super honest? I don't know where to go from here.
I feel like those rants were basically Minilad's therapist is the closest it will ever get to an explanation as why Mini did what he did. I don't know. If the rants continue, he'll start... I think he'll talk more and more and more about it, I'm sure. But we'll have to wait and see.
But
he's never leaving YouTube, so...
Goggins does that to him. It does. It does. And that's why for me, like, I've been loving, because like for me, like I've always been really into like fitness and working on my, like trying to look, at the end of the day, I've just been trying to be happy. When it all boils down to it. But I didn't know how or didn't know where the fuck to start. But nowadays, I have people that I go rock climbing with. I have people that I go to the gym with. I have people in my life who are able to sit down and have 5, 6, 7 hour conversations and just...
Whoa, Minilad. He's living the luxurious life. He's making me jealous. He gets to go rock climbing and gets to go work out with people and have 6, 7 hour conversation. Wow, man. Humbly bragging here. Jesus. I mean, goddamn. Aren't you guys jealous? I mean, he gets to go rock climbing with people. I mean, holy shit. Like, that's like, that's how to live in the upper class right there, okay? Aren't you guys jealous of that? Aren't you guys pretty jealous? A little bit of a humble brag
with each other, knowing that the conversation stays between ourselves. I have people to watch sports with. I have people. My family is phenomenal. My mom is currently here. She flew over like 2 days ago. That's why. By the way, that's why there's gonna be no stream on Friday. I want to spend time with her because I get very, very homesick. So I'm gonna relish the time I have with her. So as much as I've known for a long time that this will never come back, it scared me. And it took me...
Okay, so he says for the longest time he knew this was never going to come back or whatever. And it scared him, but he says something important here.
It took me until now to... Not this second, but it took me, like, recently until I was able to fully accept it and be able to move on.
Not this second, but recently... he learned to live with it and move on. So it was really close. Really close. So really recently, he sat here and realized he was never going to be able to have this come back, which is weird that it took him all the way until maybe September, August, or August, September, October, you know, these last couple months. It took him all the way up until now to realize he's never getting everything back. That's a shocker to me. I did not know that. I mean, wow, that's shocking.
So, I think, you know, forever, I'm probably going to be here live streaming for fun, you know?
Forever, he's going to be here live streaming for fun. Everyone, L in the chat, we lost. He's going to be here forever. He's never leaving the platform. Oh, it's making me sad. I got to blow my nose now. He's going to be here forever live streaming. I'll replay it. I mean, some people might have not listened to it. You got, everyone, take a chance. Listen to this.
So,
listen.
I think, you know, forever, I'm probably going to be here live streaming for fun.
He's going to be here forever live streaming for fun. Big L. Everyone, take a moment of silence. We lost. We lost big time. We got to talk about Minilad forever. It's pretty sad. Fucking sucks, man. We got to deal with this shit forever. He's never just gonna get a real job and move on. Man. Okay. We took our moment of silence, guys. We can move on. We tried. I'm still trying. I'm not gonna get. If he said he's gonna do this shit forever, I'm doing this shit forever. Okay. And he's older than me. I'm 23. He's 28. So I'm 5 years younger. So if I stay healthy 5 years younger, I will outlive Minilad. So there will be a day in my life where I see Minilad off of YouTube. It's gonna be a long fucking time though. How fucking long would that have to be though? If he's gonna do this forever. I mean, if he's healthy enough and he lives a healthy life, he could live up into his 90s, all the way up to 100. So I'll be in my 90s or I'll be 100, you know, and he'll still be live streaming on YouTube. Man, TJV, you're 23, too old for him, bruh. Yeah, I know, I'm way too old for him, but yeah, fuck, dude. If he's doing this forever, let's say he quits at like 95. Like 95, he can't do live streams. He can't do that shit no more. I'll be 90 years old. Some of you guys are gonna be watching me until I'm 90. Dude, that's 67 more years from now. 67 years from now might be the time Minilad gets off YouTube. Might be. Jesus Christ. Jesus. You expired, TJV. I might expire by then. I might. I don't know if I'm expired now. My last video did pretty good, so there's hope that I can still get I can still get videos to get a lot of views and talk about it, but still, holy fuck, dude. TJV, if he's still streaming at 95 and he says, I forgot who I was, then I'd believe him. Okay, then it makes sense, Logan. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
You know, I know videos haven't been that frequent. I've had one literally edited and I haven't even made a thumbnail. Can I be super honest? I want to try and get it up this Saturday. I will try. I have a day tomorrow. My mom is like, I'm going to get my hair done, get my nails done. And you hear how much of a sweetheart my mom is? I told you this on the last stream. I was like, there's a restaurant, like a steakhouse that I can't afford anymore. But my mom was like, I saved up a bunch of money recently. So whenever I'm in town, I can take you to your restaurant and you can enjoy the steak again. And that just... It's little things. Like
taking his mom out for
little
steak.
Things. You know, I'm trying not to cry. Can I be super honest?
He's trying not to cry. Oh my god, we got a crying one. There we go. There we go. So we need a behind the scenes, something of him talking of like behind the scenes, which is him talking about taking his mom out to steak behind the scenes. You know. No, his mom takes him out. I don't know. Did we get behind the scenes? Because he's talking about like behind the scenes shit. Or do we have to wait for something? Sort of. Well, we can't do a sort of. It has to be a yes or a no. I don't know. I don't think I should count it yet because it isn't confirmed.
No. And I told her, do you want to be on the stream? And she's like, no. I think the only time she's ever been in a video of mine was when I...
Oh, yes, he did. He said that I won't be able to post on Friday because he's taking his mom out. That's behind the scenes. We got a bingo, guys. Everyone celebrate. Everyone celebrate in the chat. We got a bingo. We got a full-ass fucking bingo here. Let's go. I'm going to get some other colors up in here. That's a huge W. We got a bingo. Neon, I want a W from you because you give some pretty good W's. That came out wrong. Okay, we got some orange. We got some yellow. Yeah, throw some yellow in there. Bingo. Got some green. Huge W's in the chat. We got a bingo, guys. Huge fucking W. Big ass bingo. Let's go. Big ass W. All right. Well, we're going to try to hit up a second bingo, okay? We'll try, but I don't think we will. because we only got how much longer left? Got about 14 minutes left of this stream, so we'll see. We'll see. So we celebrating with a Big Mac, right? I would have to run to the store. I mean, McDonald's isn't far from my place. It's only like a couple blocks away. But I'd have to run there, come back with a Big Mac. I could do it. You know what? I'll do it at the end of the stream. I'll leave my stream running. I'll go grab a Big Mac, and I'll come back. If people want me to. But I will require a donation. I will require a donation at that point. How much? Let's set the price for me to keep the stream running while I go get a Big Mac. I did $50, I think, last stream, so we'll keep it at 50. We'll keep it at 50. Needs to be $50 dono. A single $50 dono, and I'll go pick up a Big Mac. I'll go pick up a Big Mac. And I'll leave the stream running and everything while I do it. But I need a $60 dono.
But she's always been very, like, I'm very proud of you. Continue to do what you're doing. I'm happy watching from afar. And she watches VOD. She watches most of my streams.
Minilad's mom. Okay, so Minilad's mom watches VOD. Just an FYI. TJV, DoorDash exists. I don't know. I'm not ordering through DoorDash. I don't trust DoorDash drivers in my area. I don't. I don't trust DoorDash areas. DoorDash drivers in my area. I don't. So I'd have to physically run to the store. But it would be real quick because it's only like 4 blocks away. I'd go through the drive-thru real quick, grab it, see how that goes. I think I can maybe set up the stream. Oh, no, I can't on my phone. Yeah, I won't be able to on my phone. My phone's too glitchy for that shit.
So, people can say what they say. It used to bother me. I'm mad. It took a long fucking time, but I'm happy it doesn't anymore. Because I realized that this isn't my path anymore. I was so focused on just trying to make me come back and be a YouTuber that now I'm like, I kind of like being Craig. Craig's fun. And even if Craig...
What does that mean, chat? He's always been Craig. He was born Craig Thompson. When did he not become Craig? Huh? Anybody know in chat? When did he change from Craig to someone else? I don't see when.
Craig isn't a YouTuber anymore?
Craig isn't a YouTuber anymore. So Craig was a YouTuber. So you were always Craig. He just poked a hole in his own fucking logic right there. You see that? He said Craig isn't a YouTuber anymore. So you're implying that when you were an actual YouTuber, you were still Craig. Boom. Poked a hole in your fucking logic, mini lad.
I like Craig. Play of the game, Mom. Can we watch memes?
Is that a fake laugh? That is a fake laugh. Boom. Now we just need asking for money. And then that's our second bingo. Yep, that'd be our second bingo.
I'm down to watch memes.
I think we already got the memes part.
Or maybe we can save it for Sunday.
Does he have a channel called Craig Thompson? Yes, and people were asking about this, like, hey, doesn't he have a second channel he was earning money off of? Those were also demonetized, because I never got ads when I watched his video on the Craig Thompson channel. And I do get ads, because my ad block thing didn't work anymore. There was never any ads on those, on the Craig Thompson channel. So he was uploading to the Craig Thompson channel when he first came back after his apology video. It was like 6, 7, 8 months later. But he wasn't making money on that channel. Like that channel isn't monetized. So when YouTube demonetized his channel, it also demonetized his second channel as well.
You know, this is what growth is. Lessons to be learned. Oh my God.
Oh, you guys are going to get a laugh out of this. You guys will get a laugh out of this.
Everyone makes mistakes. Are you kidding? Everyone. I wish mine didn't affect...
Oh, excuse me, guys.
Other people. That fucking sucked. And that's something that...
I've kind of ruined the
Everyone
part.
makes mistakes. Are you kidding? Everyone. I wish mine didn't affect other people. That fucking sucked. And that's something that I think I will struggle to deal with for the rest of time.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. He says, it sucks. Mine's affected other people, and I will struggle to deal with that until the end of time. So then get the fuck off YouTube! Get off YouTube! This should be a glaring reminder every time you live stream to YouTube. Hey, I did something fucked up. So get the fuck off YouTube, man. But yeah, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone goes through what Minilad goes through. It ain't unique to him, apparently, so.
But everybody fucks up. It's the reasons why you have, like, stabilizer wheels in your bike. You can't just get on the bike and go. You have to learn how to do it.
Minilad compares sexually talking to minors as riding a bicycle with training wheels on it. Take that in for a second, guys. I will replay it for you guys. Take that in for a second.
But everybody fucks up. It's the reasons why you have, like, stabilizer wheels in your bike.
Minilad compares riding a bicycle with training wheels to his own faults, including talking to minors. Yeah, I talked to minors, but I didn't. The training wheels were not on. Okay, I didn't have the training wheels on. I don't know how to ride a bike. That's why I talked to minors. What the fuck is he saying? That darn $2 super chat. TJV, here's your prize for the bingo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the prize. I really do appreciate it.
You can't just get on the bike and go. You have to learn how to do it. You know, whenever you're a kid and growing up, you're meant to fall over. You're meant to break your leg. You're meant to fuck up. You're meant to understand. You're meant to make mistakes because you're able to learn, understand, and if it's a physical injury, you're able to heal back better.
Okay, so to take Minilad seriously for a second, he's sitting here saying that everyone has to learn how to ride a bicycle. That's why you have training wheels. And so you're meant to fail, so you'll learn not to do that again. Well, Minilad, people don't have to go out and talk to minors to learn that that's not okay. People are taught that that's not okay. Craig, you yourself was taught that that was not okay. And if you weren't directly taught, you definitely knew that wasn't okay. Me personally, I've never done crack cocaine in my life. I don't need to do crack cocaine to know that that's not a good fucking thing to do. Okay? I haven't sat here and picked up a gun and murdered anybody. I don't need to pick up a gun and murder someone to know that that's not okay. Okay? So, I don't know what the fuck Minilad's on about. Yes, if you make some mistakes, like YouTube mistakes, like you forgot to click a button on YouTube, sure, you're going to learn your mistakes, you're going to go through that, that's one thing. But to talk to minors, no, you don't have to talk to minors and test it out to see, and then make that mistake to realize it was a mistake and never do it again. You don't have to do that. No, that's not the case. And Minilad wasn't doing this like one time. He did it one night where he was desperate and that's it. No, he did this over the course of months and months and months in 2016 and 2017. Over the course of a year, he was doing this shit with Hallie and Ash. So, again, my answer to that, no. My response to it, I should say, no. It ain't like riding a bicycle at all. No, I get it. If you need to ride a bike without training wheels, and you won't fall. Yeah. Well, again, I think it's just a dumb thing to compare it to. But not only that, he's kind of saying, well, I made a mistake, but I learned from my mistake and I became better. Fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. Well, he does know when he did the Pablo joke about having sex with children, he backtracked and knew it was bad. Should have backtracked more. See, that's another thing. He was making jokes about Pablo having sex with small children. He knew that was an edgy joke. That's why he told the joke. He always brought Pablo back because it was edgy. There's that famous video of Minilad saying, I want to touch your penis or whatever. He knew that shit was bad. So it isn't like it was a first time mistake. He knew what he was doing was bad. He just wanted to get away with it. That was it. The real lesson Minilad learned in all of this, he learned he cannot get away with it. So now, if he ever does it, he will for sure, take the right steps to get away with it. And we might never know.
So, and what I'm about to say does not mean it's the end. Because it's not. Because I'm still going to be here. Because content for me is what I enjoy.
He's not leaving YouTube, guys. This is even more of an L on our part because he's not leaving.
It really is. I don't make a lot of money from this, you know, at all.
He doesn't make a lot of money at all. He gets hundreds and hundreds of donos. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars of donos. Does not make him a lot of money at all. It's because he has a bank full of all of the money he made previously.
But it's something I legitimately enjoy. So I'm still gonna be here. But I guess I want to say thanks. I don't know. I've been very, very fortunate to live the life that I have lived. And I'm able to move on knowing that I did that. And I'm proud of that. And
I did that and I'm proud of that. What is he proud? He's talking about YouTube or the mistake he made? I'm confused. Mini lad, if you're watching, type in the chat. Let us know. Are you proud of the mistake you made of you talking to girls, underage girls, or are you proud of what you did on YouTube? Because I'm a little confused.
I was able to make the videos that made me happy. I was able to be...
Oh, okay. He's clarifying here. My bad. Mini lad, you don't have to talk in the chat no more. My bad. You're clarifying here. You were happy with the videos you made. Okay, gotcha. My bad.
Organically me, whatever that person was, which admittedly wasn't like a character. It was like a just a hyperactive version of myself. But when you didn't even know yourself to begin with, it just became this hodgepodge of, I hope they like it. And
so he wasn't a character. So him saying that he's Mini Lad and wasn't Craig at the time, it wasn't a character. It was a hyper version of himself, but he didn't know who he was. I don't get it. Is this like a hidden dev trait thing? Like was his true self hidden behind a paywall and he didn't know who he was? Was it? I'm sorry, guys. I need a beer for this one. My brain is hurting real fucking bad. Ugh. Okay, I got 2 of them because I'm gonna need them. But so that's a microtransaction I'll pass on. So he sits here. I'm gonna replay it, so I don't want to get it confused or anything.
Which admittedly wasn't like a character. It was like a...
Okay, so he wasn't a character. So when he was Mini Lad, it wasn't a character. Okay, we got that part.
Just a hyperactive version of myself, but when you didn't even...
A hyper version of himself.
Know yourself to begin with, it just became...
But he didn't know who he was to begin with.
Became this hodgepodge of, I hope they like it.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Hopefully you guys heard me opening that. Did that sound cool? I know I'm not entertaining you guys right now. I'm analyzing it as I'm breaking it down. Did that sound cool when I opened it? Did you guys hear the... You guys hear that? Sure. Sure, I heard it. Sure. Okay, I don't know what he's on. Craig was Mini Lad. Mini Lad was Craig. I don't know what bullshit he's spewing out right here.
And what was interesting is I saw a bunch of comments being like,
"What beer you drinking?" I'm drinking Coors Light. I have a case of it. I need to finish. I typically drink Busch or Bud, but that's kind of what I want. My favorite beer is Spotted Cow. It's from Wisconsin. Really fucking good.
Craig used to be funny. Well, whatever happened? And the answer was like, I didn't see any change. And now when I look back and go, oh yeah, because that recording session I really didn't want to do and I just forced it.
So he forced himself to do game. I mean, I feel like everyone kind of has to do that from sometimes, especially if you're in a gaming group. Sometimes you just gotta fake it, but.
And also as well, Are Dono Turbo still working? I don't know.
Oh, is the Dono's page still working? Did he still not get it fixed? What the fuck?
If there's a one came in, mods, can you have a look at it? And here's something that, like, legitimately honest, and like, I'm not even just saying this because, like, what the fuck do I have to lie for anymore, right? I'm not saying I ever like, you know what the fuck I mean.
What do I have to lie for anymore? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Mini-Lad's a liar. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Mini-Lad's a truther. 1 for liar, 2 for truther. Is Mini-Lad a liar or is he a truther? Truther. 1. I have 1 3. Someone said 3. I don't know what the fuck that means. I said 1 or 2. Are you retarded, Goku? I said 1 or 2. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you retarded. That might be weird. Okay. Small little rant real quick. I'm going to talk about the R word for a second, okay? Because I had an email sent to me by somebody, and I don't know if they're watching currently or not, but somebody sent me an email. Super saying extra chromosome. Oh my god, I'm terrible. I'm sorry, Mr. TJ. Okay, put a 1 or 2 in the chat next time, you fucking idiot. Fucking retard. Okay, anyways, moving on. I gotta talk about the R word real quick. So, the R word. Someone sent me an email saying, hey, I enjoy your content. I'm a fan. So is, I think, my son or someone I know. I think it was the son or someone who they're close with watches my content too. And they say, like, during your live, because during my videos, I don't put the R word. I don't put any cuss words in my videos because my videos, I'm monetizing them. So I have to, like, cut out curse words or anything else like that. So I don't use the hard, like the R word or anything. I don't use the R word. Retard is what I'm talking about. If you don't know, I don't like dancing around the word. Just say the fucking word is kind of my thing. But, so I don't use that in my videos, but during my streams I do. So this person emailed me and saying, hey, I noticed that you use the R word. Can you please not do that? Because I have someone I know who actually is retarded. And it is kind of hurtful when you use that word or whatever. I don't know who sent me the email, and I'm not trying to call out who sent me the email, but it was some fan that watches my content, and I didn't reply to it. But if you ever do, if you are the person who sent me the email by any chance, I don't mean it to hurt anybody. It's just where I ended up growing up, the R word was a very accessible word, and it was one of the few words that were allowed at a very young age because we couldn't say words like fuck or cunt or motherfucker or shit or ass. We couldn't use words like that. But retard for some reason was okay. Even some parents were fine, and teachers in school were fine with that word being used. And when it was like shunned upon, when people sat here and said you can't use that word, everyone looked at that person like, okay, are you retarded? Like people literally looked at people that. So the way I grew up, that word was always accessible. And so when I came to YouTube, I did bite my tongue. I tried not to say those words, but as time moved on, I was just like, hey, I use these words in my daily vocabulary, and I don't mean it. I just say it most of the time as a joke, like Goku in the chat. I wasn't actually trying to hurt his feelings with that. It's just one of the things that I either find comedic or I find entertaining, or I just find, hey, like, I think you're actually fucking retarded. Like, why'd you do that? I use that word. So if I do harm anyone by using it, and I know excessively I'm saying it here just to get my point across, but like, I'm trying to point out, it's just something in my vocabulary. I'm not going to change just because someone's feelings are hurt. I know people who actually have fucking Down syndrome. They don't care. Like it's like the whole dwarf, midget, tiny people, small people conversation. Most small people that you end up seeing, they don't care about the word dwarf or midget or anything like that. They don't care if you use it because they use it themselves, and some of them don't mind being called that, or they just don't give a fuck usually. And again, from the people with Down syndrome that I know, which I even have family who have Down syndrome, they don't care. They use it, the retard word, in a joking manner as everyone else typically does anyways. So again, I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings, and if anyone is hurt and wants to unsubscribe from me and dislike and cancel me over it, feel free to. The person who sent me the email, it was a very nice email. I'm sorry. if you do end up watching this at some point, and because I'm not going to respond to you through email about it, because I don't feel like typing out my explanation for it. But I do feel for your situation. I'm sorry that someone has that sort of condition that you know. But me personally, I'm not going to use that word to try to actually inflict harm upon someone. It is just something I use in my daily vocabulary. And I'm not changing because of YouTube. I'm not changing the way I speak, the way I dress, the way I look. I'm not doing that for YouTube. Never will, never going to, because YouTube could disappear like that for me. And I'm not going to try to change for YouTube if YouTube isn't going to be a permanent job for me. Like, again, if I don't make enough money from YouTube to pay my bills every month, I leave YouTube. That's always been my rule. For the last couple of years, I've been pretty lucky, pretty fortunate. Sometimes I've been really close, kind of struggling month to month sometimes. But I always end up making enough, and I don't want to change who personally I am. And if that's stopping me from being a family-friendly content creator, fine, but I do use retard in my daily vocabulary, and it isn't going to change. I'm sorry, but it's not going to change. Just saying. Anyways, I looked at the camera, talked. What are you guys saying in the chat? It's like most slur type words. Some people don't care, but some do. Okay, yeah. Exactly 100. People are soft. Well, I'm not trying to say people are soft. Some people genuinely don't like that word, and they don't like hearing it. But, like, I'm just saying, I'm sorry if I use it. And Goku, I didn't actually mean you were a retard if you're still watching. Just because you put a 3. It was a joke. Just got to be nice. Okay. But anyways, moving on.
Even though the people who I used to call my friends, I think there's videos being like, VanossCrew making fun of Mini Lad for an hour straight. And thinking,
Let's look that up. VanossCrew making fun of Mini Lad. For 40 minutes. VanossCrew making fun of Mini Lad. For an hour straight. I don't see the hour one. Yeah, I don't see the hour one at all. But I do see the 40-minute one. So, like, Mini Lad's referencing these videos right here. So that's pretty interesting.
things like that.
Cause I'm just Craig, anywhere else I'd be a 10. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blonde fragility? I'm just Craig where I see love. She sees a friend, what will it take for her to see the man behind the 10 and fight for me?
Okay, that's going right over my head. What are you saying? Mitchell.
Okay, so I have the volume up. I don't think I jumped. I don't see how Craig jumps. Maybe he has the audio louder through his headphones than what viewers are listening to, but, like, that's not... Him getting scared there, I feel like it's really fake. You know what I mean? Am I the only one who thinks that's fake, or is it definitely a little bit of a fake one? Did someone else jump at that jump scare? It wasn't that scary. I'm going to play it again, by the way, so don't get scared by it.
Okay, that's going right over my head. What are you saying?
Okay, so Anonymous donated $10. Whenever you donate $10, exactly, there's a jump scare. Okay, someone can screenshot this right here. I screenshotted it for you. I did a little, no lie. Okay, well, you're a little bitch, Devon. Little fucking bitch, pussy-ass bitch. Jumped out a little jump scare. Fuck you, dumb bitch. Anyways, moving on. Someone can screenshot this. This is a good meme right there. Boom, there you go. TGV, he was shown someone who was of legal age. That's a good one. That's a good one. TJV, when he sees a woman his age. Someone can screenshot this, meme the fuck out of it, and if it's good enough, I'll put it in my next video or stream. You got to post it in the memes chat in Discord. But there you go. Take a screenshot of this bad boy right here. LOL, damn, bro, TJV Lamau. See, Davon, you can take it. See, I called you a dumb little pussy-ass bitch for being a little scared from a jump. You can take it. You know, just put Lamau, fire shots back at me, be cool. If Neon was here, he'd tell all of y'all the same fucking thing. If I sit here and call someone a retard or a pussy-ass bitch, or if I'm calling Yikes a midget, saying, damn, Trevor, like, insult me back. Don't be soft. Come on. Do it. But Davon, you said Lamau. You're joking around with it. Just don't be a little bitch about it. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Like, insult me back. Insult me back. Goku, are you doing fine? I did say sorry if you got offended by that. I'm just saying. You guys, don't be fucking soft. Just keep in mind, I'm not a big fucking YouTuber. I'm not a big fucking I'm not fucking Craig. I'm not fucking Ohm. I'm not fucking Mini Lad or Delirious or Lou. I'm not any of these. If I sit here and insult you, you 1v1 me. You insult me back. You roast the fuck out of me, okay? This is how this works, okay? I'm a nobody. I'm someone who just so happens to get viewership on some of my videos, but each and every one of you guys can do the exact same fucking thing I'm doing. Okay, I have no background history. I don't have some degree in doing this. I don't have experience. I didn't get boosted just because I knew a YouTuber. No, I did this from the ground. You guys can do the exact same fucking shit as I'm doing. So I'm one of you guys. If I roast the shit out of you, you roast me back, okay? That's how this works. I wasn't offended, Goober. See, called me a goober. Great job. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm Goofy Goober from SpongeBob, but that's getting close to Mini Lad territory because how much he likes SpongeBob, so I'm going to stay away from that. What TJV is really saying, don't be a Yep. Packers. See, Hesh is already starting to insult me right now because the Packers just fucking lost. Thank you, Hesh. You're kind of proving my point now, but yeah, fuck you. Packers had a bad week. Let's not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And if anyone's going to talk about it, I'm banning you from my chat.
Thank you, Dono. Thank you, Mitchell. I don't get it. Can you write in chat? I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Hi, how are you?
I mean this in the
You're the voice of the voiceless, dude. I have mad respect for you. Why are you being a fucking simp, bro? Stop simping. Knock it off. But if you really want to be a simp, Aiden Pierce, you can buy me a game on Steam. You can gift me a game on Steam if you really want to be a simp. I'll just use you for your money if you want to be a simp. So don't be a simp. Okay? I'll take your money from you and run away. So stop being a simp for me. Okay? You shouldn't have mad respect for me. I'm not a voice of the voiceless. That's not me. You're talking about CM Punk. You're not talking about me. Okay? So if anyone's gonna start simping for me hard in here, you're buying me shit. I'm using you for your money. Okay? By the way, that's a joke. If this gets clipped later and used against me, I'm fucking joking, by the way. Just an FYI.
nicest way.
Point taken, motherfucker. I'm out. See? Aiden, that's funnier. That's so much better than what you said before. I appreciate it that you maybe do have some mad respect for me for what I do. I really do appreciate that. But, okay, let's stop with the fucking compliments. We're not trying to make me blush. I'm not your fucking 6th grade crush that you're trying to get laid with tonight. Nah, that ain't happening. Just sit here and say, hey, good job, motherfucker. Move on. Insult me while you do it. Most curse words I don't blacklist on my channel anyway, so curse the fuck out of it. And if any of my fucking mods see, like, a potential message to approve or disapprove, most of the time they fucking approve it, especially if it's insults against me, you know?
Possible. You're the only guy you climb to the top, fall to the bottom and get pushed down by everyone else, only to come back to realize what you did wrong.
Okay, listen to this fucking simp for Mini Lad. So, Rom, I think it's Rom who tipped $5. There's this AI voice that's going to read off his donation message, but listen to this donation message, which, by the way, the donation messages don't pop up on screen anymore because of that one $3 one that called him out a long time ago. He changed that real fucking quick. So, he does know what's going on, but take a look at this real quick and listen to what this guy, this Rom guy, simps the fuck out of Mini Lad.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. You're the only guy you climb to the top, fall to the bottom and get pushed down by everyone else, only to come back to realize what you did wrong. I haven't been around since day one, but I empathize with you, dude. Much.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you, Rom. That's really nice of you.
No amount.
School grad as
No.
20 years old.
No, I clicked off of it. Now we lost our spot. Where the fuck were we? I'm too lazy. I'm gonna look here. Motherfucker, dude. I blame you guys. You guys are fucking sitting here sucking my dick right now, and I blame you guys for it. Let's go back like a minute. 2:30:52. Okay, that's close enough. Thank fucking Christ for that. 2:30:52. I wouldn't have found that on my own. Okay, there we go. We're good. Big ups to them TJV mods for joining in with the piss talking. Yep, they do like to do it. We love when people bully Trevor. It's hilarious. See, yikes. Yikes just feeding into the crowd.
I don't get it. Can you write in chat? I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Hi, how are you?
I mean this in the nicest way possible. You're the only guy you climb to the top, fall to the bottom and get pushed down by everyone else, only to come back to realize what you did wrong. I haven't been around since day one, but I empathize with you, dude. Much.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you, Rom. That's really nice of you.
No amount of words can ever tell you it's going to be okay and you be alive it. But seeing you, Craig, seeing how you've become stronger and you take every day so strongly makes me proud. On behalf of chat, I hope it's okay to say we are proud.
That's not
very proud.
That wasn't the reason. Like, I didn't want you guys to be like, "Oh, love me." You know, it's not the whole point. There's no point me trying to hide behind anything else. It's like, let's just have an open, honest, candid conversation, right? Because that's what it is.
Okay, someone said how much you want to bet those donos aren't real. I think they are real. That's the problem in all this, though. He's still profiting enough off YouTube. He can continue to do this and be fine. He doesn't even need a real job because he has plenty of money saved up, but even when that money runs out, he's collecting money as time goes on.
That's very nice, Youth. I like it. 20 Rum for the 5, Anonymous with the 10, and Mitchell with the 3, even though I didn't get it. But I know that, like, the guys have used me for content. They've made me ugly in thumbnails. I've been in titles. Oh, we can't talk about him anymore. Well, at least I didn't. Like, I've seen it all. Right?
So he's seen the guys talking about the VanossCrew, using him in thumbnails, making him ugly in thumbnails, referencing, saying at least we're not him. Minilad said he's seen it all. His response to that?
Shit fucking hurts.
Shit fucking hurts. Thoughts in the chat? Does anyone empathize or sympathize or give him any... Does anyone give him any pity in this chat? Because he said shit fucking hurts? He's hurt that the VanossCrew are using him for views and thumbnails and references. Does anyone want to give him pity in the chat? I'm waiting. Hell nah, Zero. The poor pedo. Nope. He caused more pain than an insult. He said, let's have an honest conversation. Okay, would it start with like, hey, Craig, touched any minds lately? No. Okay, I'll choose to believe that. So Minilad is retarded. Sad face. Nope. He hurt young girls. Yeah, you guys kind of perfectly said it. I'm going to move on.
But even after all that, I wish they're all right. I hope them well. I really do. And that's not even me being like... I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say, but like... For a long time, I was very angry and sad the fact that they kept just using me. People who I used to call my friends using me for content and things like that. And it just took me a while of like sitting down, understanding, figuring it out, growing from it, and learning, right? But from the bottom of my heart, I do wish them well. So, you haven't changed it?
Okay. Not to play the devil's advocate, because I'm not meaning to here, but I agree with Minilad because of one tiny thing he said. I know, don't be mad at me, guys. There's one small thing that I kind of agree with him on. Not agree, but I see what he's saying. Okay? So, let me just point this out. So, one of... Lay gasp. What? TJV simping for Mini now? No. Let me fucking explain for a goddamn second. Okay, regardless. What I... Oh shit, hell frozen over. Okay, so the point I'm getting at is I understand when Minilad says that he needs to grow from people who are shitting on him. In a normal sense, it's kind of like a agree but disagree thing here. I understand that point, growing from it. Because one thing I've always told people who've like had a hard time with people bullying them or telling them they can't ever do something or XYZ happens in sports all the time. When I was in sports, people told me I could never do this, this, and that. I understand that. His situation's differently. So he can't really say that. But he is given like a genuine like he says that for a split second, so it ain't like he's given genuine advice, but he is sitting here saying growing from that shit. You can grow from that. People told me all the time, a long time ago, when I first started talking about the Miniline Delirious and Omrecker drama and all this other shit, some of you guys were probably in the chat back then, and maybe some of you guys told me the exact same thing back then. People told me, yeah, I give you about 3 months. You'll talk about this for 3 months, and then your channel's going to die. And you're going to struggle, and you're going to try to find something else to talk about, and you ain't going to do it. It ain't going to work out for you. Admittedly, yes, I did struggle, but I'm still talking about it. It just got me 30,000 views 4 days ago. It still has me over 100 viewers in my fucking chat. We, got a little bit over 200 this time? The last stream, we got 300 to 400, almost 500. So I'm just saying, you can grow from it. You can sit here and say, okay, that's going to be advice that's going to help me grow my efforts into something like that. So I see that point. His situation, I don't agree with his situation or him growing from that. I think his best chance is to fucking leave. But if he's going to tell people, hey, you can grow from people putting you down, you can. I agree with him there. I disagree that he should be doing that. He should be off the platform. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, TJV is gaslighting us. All he has more than is 80 bots watching the stream. Funny, funny, funny. Ha, ha, ha. But no, like, literally, a lot of people... TJV was a fan of Mini to Drama Channel. Yeah, well, that's the thing. People said that you're just a VanossCrew fan, and you ain't going to be able to talk about this sustainably for a long time. And I still am. I haven't had a real fucking job since 2020, and I worked at Fairway in the meat department. I worked in a grocery store at the meat department before I did YouTube, and I haven't had a real job ever since. And I'm still fucking here 3 years later talking about the same fucking shit that I started talking about 3 years ago. Same fucking shit. Those people who tell you that you ain't gonna be able to make it and do it based off that, I think it's a fucking lie. The VanossCrew are big fucking people on the platform of YouTube. They kind of took over the gaming sphere. People copied them. They, were innovators at one point, I think, a little bit, especially in the funny moments, clips, and everything that they did. So to have a news channel based around them only makes fucking sense. It's like if a sport all of a sudden gets popular, there's channels that are going to be based on... You remember when, slapping fucking competitive shit? When people slap each other? Moist Critical made a few videos on it. People slap each other. It's like a slapping competition. The slap fights. What are they called? What's that specifically called? Is it just slap fights or like the slapping thing? You know what I'm talking about? Where some of them are real fucking brutal. People get knocked the fuck out. Slap fight? Is that just what it's called? Slap fight? Okay. 10 years ago, where the fuck was slap fight at? I mean, sure, there was slap boxing. Okay, slap boxing. Where the fuck was slap boxing fucking 10 years ago? Where was it at? It wasn't blasted all the fuck over YouTube. Now there's dedicated channels talking about something new that just popped up. So Minilad being exposed, Omwrecker calling out the crew, Keemstar talking about it. It kind of opened up, okay, there can be a channel that talks about VanossCrew specific news. Now, I didn't brand my channel all about the VanossCrew. So, my color of the channel's purple. Yoshi's in there. I've shown my Corvettes in the background of some of my videos. I've done other things. I've talked about EDP and other situations before. But I've mainly been a VanossCrew news channel for the longest time. And just saying, there is an audience for that. That's why a lot of you guys decided to come back. That's why some of you guys decided to click on my videos for the first time. People are VanossCrew fans, and they will click on other content that is not from the crew, but is specifically about the crew because people want to fucking know that. So, just saying, there is an audience for it. And people said it'll die out, just like all other drama. It'll die out. It'll go away. You'll never get a ton of views again. So I agree with Minilad that, yes, you can grow from people who doubt you and put you down, but I don't agree with that he should be taking that advice at all. You made a Wildcat Rage Meter. I did. I thought the only success I'd ever have on my channel is the Rage Meter videos. Turns out not. Turns out commentary, talking about their lives and the drama that gets dumped out there publicly. That ended up making me successful and making more money than I ever could before, So, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just wanted to throw that out there as a little tidbit. And the people who do call me out, you are my biggest fan. And I'm your biggest fan as well. The people who doubt me, the people who disrespect me, I mean, that's what... The people that sit here and intentionally try to hurt me because they don't like me and they criticize me over the smallest or maybe a legit major thing they criticize me over. I'm your biggest fan. And you're my biggest fan. And we always keep coming back to each other.
at all. Oh, look, someone new who I've never seen before. And to be honest with you, Chipmunk, whether you do, whether you don't, it doesn't matter. I'm not here to try and bring anything. I'm basically telling you right here, right now, I'm not a YouTuber.
I grabbed this beer over here thinking it's opening, but it was this beer over here. Are you into liquor or just beer? Well, I'm not into beer. Like it ain't like I obsess over beer, but I do drink other types of alcohol too, not just beer.
Anymore. I got a lot of shit going on. Right? I do this shit for fun.
Like DJing. He likes to DJ.
You can do what you want, say what you want. It used to bother me. Doesn't anymore.
I like your content enough to still be watching at 3:30 a.m. I think that's what my content is. It's like middle of the night content people watch. Sometimes people are up just super late. They have nothing else to do, so they watch my content. And that's fine. I think that's what's made me most of my money, too. It's just people watching in the middle of the fucking night. Because I do get analytics of when people watch it on what time of the day. And sometimes it is in the middle of the fucking night. I'll just get like 1,000 views this hour in the middle of the fucking night. It does happen. TJV, no, you're not into beer. The beer is in you. Come on, man. Okay, ha ha ha, funny. Funny. I still watch you because I respect you. You don't take sides and you give out both sides of the story. I appreciate that, but that is simping, and you don't say that you respect me because we're not allowed to simp over here.
Oh my god, that's so loud. That was ridiculously loud.
Did that get you guys? It didn't get me. I mean, I did watch this a couple times, but I never got scared by a jump scare. Did that get you guys? Did that get you guys? Did anyone get scared from that? I want to know because I want to insult one of you guys. Ooh, scary. Not this time. Okay, good job, Devon. You're no longer a pussy-ass little bitch. Did anyone else get scared? No, nope. Raven. Did you get scared? No, okay. You didn't. Okay, no one else got scared, it looks like. Or at least they don't want to admit. I know out of 154 viewers, one of you motherfuckers got scared by that jump scare. I know one of you guys. It's better just to admit it if you got scared. Come on. It's like initiation. Everyone gets scared. It's fine. If I get scared, you guys better call my ass out if I get scared. You don't get scared from jump scares. That's like a little kid thing to do. That's like a 3-year-old thing to do. You don't get scared by jump scares anymore. Jump scares are no longer scary. TJV, this is great content to watch at night to unwind after a busy day. Yes. Bleeding crown in Iowa like TJV.
It's through to PP and you keep it real.
The Reaper rises. That's how you do a fucking comeback. It was as scary as how the Packers are playing.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, one more comment about that, though. I will ban you. We're not talking about the Packers. They had a really shitty fucking Monday of playing, but we're not talking about it.
Oh my god. Unwrap key. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That was so much louder than everything else. That was awful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Anyway. Fuck. So, TLDR, it's been a fun journey, not going anywhere, but I also understand that this isn't my job anymore. To the people that I used to have in my life, I wish you all the best. Keep on keeping on, keep making videos, keep trying to be happy, keep being happy.
Keep on keeping on. What does that mean, guys? Did I get you guys to understand what that means? Keep on keeping on? What does that mean? I'll wait. What does keep on keeping on mean? Keep her going. There we go. We got one.
Maybe we cross paths in like decades to come.
Third one.
Maybe. Maybe not. That's life. People move on. So, if you're watching this on a hate channel, hello.
Mini Lad just said hello to you guys.
If you're watching this on a hate channel, hello.
He said hello to you guys. Chilled Venom, he just said hello to you since you're watching. Yike says hello back. Bleeding Crown says keep her going. Hi Mini, hi Pillow Lad, hi Mini. It sucks that he thinks of me as a hate channel. Fucking sucks. Come on. I'm a news channel. I'm not a hate channel, mini lad. I'm a news channel. Get it right. VanossCrew News. Hello, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
Doesn't matter, does it? When are we getting paid? You're getting next week. Next week. I might end stream. I think we've kind of dug ourselves into a bit of a hole here. I think that's what I've done.
And that's the last part to show you, because he did dig himself in a bit of a hole because of this stream. He thought he was going to go unnoticed. It did stream 12 days ago, so I was a little late uploading a video about it, but that is fine. As far as I'm aware, that is my channel. Let's click on that real quick. But as far as I'm aware, Minilad is not streaming. He's not live. He's not uploading many videos. He did do this video, but I don't think he talked about anything recently. As far as I'm aware, he didn't talk about anything in this. I thought maybe towards the end he did, but we can look at this. I don't think
you give me money,
did.
it goes directly back into my wallet. Anyways,
To collect payment, email, mail. What the fuck is this?
that's it, chat. Oh yeah, don't forget if you want your payment. I mean, you guys are bots. You already understand this by now. But if you want your payment, mail chess@yahoo.gov. Email me your YouTube name, your PayPal, whatever it is. You get $100. But then again, all the 240 people in this stream are bots. So whenever you give me money, it goes directly back into my wallet. Anyways, obviously, except that one race. We don't have to talk about that one race. We don't have to.
What the fuck? I didn't see that part right down here. What the fuck? I mean, this can't be real because it's the .gov. I think it's all for jokes, right? It's all jokes because it's yahoo.gov. I mean, this isn't real, I don't think. What the fuck was this?
I'll talk about the one race. But Marge, guys, she's here. You know what? Oh, there she is. All right, guys. Well, that is everything. Appreciate you hanging out as always. I know this is like a, what do you call it? Like, just like a regular gaming stream. What the fuck? Did this break? Am I dumb? Why does that feel extra flimsy? Oh my god, it's broken. No way. Oh,
Bro, money laundering?
Oh, thank fuck. It just popped out. We're good. Eventually, I will see you guys next time. Oh shit, I need the ball. Where's the ball? Oh god, it's not even open on this tab.
Okay, and we're not watching the rest of that. All right, so that's it, guys. We reviewed the extras, the extended clip without all the cuts and stuff like that. A little bit of extra stuff in there, mini lad. You guys got a little bit more of a taste of that. We're all caught up. Now the stream's in your guys' hand. All 140 something of you guys. Stream's in your hands. What are we doing? You know, is there anything else to do? Is this where the stream ends? I mean, we did just clock in a little over 3 hours. So what the fuck are we doing? Hannah says, hi, Trevor. Hello. I will check my phone here soon if you're texting me. I'm sorry. I've been trying to stay off my phone while I stream as much as I can. Wow, my internet works enough that I can actually be here. That's awesome. How about them Cowboys? Cowboys fucking sucked! 49ers won. I have them on my fantasy team. Does anybody have fantasy football? Do you guys know what fantasy football is? You know how it works? So how about them Browns? Browns been showing a little bit of glimpses. Yep. TJV. So according to you, my Mr. Corn Lover 69, what's your favorite corn? I'm actually not a fan of corn. I know I'm from Iowa, but I'm not a big fan of corn. Sweet corn I kind of like, but that's about it. That's about it. TJV likes watching men tackle each other for balls. I mean, that is the game of football, isn't it? That is the game of football. And that is the game of football. Go join the Discord, VC, with Chilled and Neon. Are they fighting right now? Are they 1v1ing right now? TJP, anything new with the lawsuit? Between Ohm and Delirious, no. In the beginning of the stream, I did talk about the cease and desist that Delirious sent me. I already talked about that, though. I'm going to try not to repeat it, because some people in the chat were getting mad that I was talking about it too much. But I'll have my own video that comes out talking about that, just so everyone's informed. I just got to find the right way to do it. Still handling some things behind the scenes, so I can't talk about a ton of shit with the cease and desist I got from Delirious. But TLDR of that. I obliged to what the cease and desist wanted. It wanted 2 videos removed, so 2 videos were removed, and that's about it. That's about it. Saved me a lot of money from having to entering a lawsuit with Delirious, because, you know, Delirious got that cash. He will waste my money. TJV, do you like the Waffle Song? The Waffle Song? Fuck no. I did want to show you, since I didn't find that one with the pink shirt, the DJing stream where he's, like, DJing and stuff. Let me find that real quick, because I wanted to show you that real quick. Where's the DJing stream? Oh, right here. Right here. So right here, he's DJing, okay? He's just going nuts, DJing. Right here. He's DJing right here, okay? So I found the song, though, so we're going to put the song over top of this. I don't know if the song's, like, a copyright song. If it is a copyright song, we're kind of fucked. But it's the Pedo Bear song. I think this is the song. But it's called the Pedo Bear song. Right here. You guys see this? And so I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized just for the stream for it. I don't know if... I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get, like, the stream taken down. I hope not, but we'll see if well, let's see. And that's the end of this right here. So how did that go? How did you guys like the music video? Music video okay? What would you rate that music video out of 10? We got the Pedo Bear song with the Mini Lad DJing. That timed perfectly, haha. Some parts didn't, but yeah, some parts did. It was funny. It was fun. It was funny. TJV, he is going to sue you too. I know, that probably was crossing the line there. That was probably crossing the line a bit. Did some soda come out of TJV nose? It would have been beer, because that's what I'm drinking right now. On to my second beer here in a second. Just got to clean my nose up a little bit. Ugh. I did do pretty good, granted that... I had a real stuffy nose before we started. I've been pretty good not sniffling too much. All I'm saying is that if I had to watch this this song for 1 hour or clean my toilet with my tongue, guess who's leaving the bathroom with a brown tongue? Okay, wow. Okay, we get it, dude. Jesus. You should go on his stream next time and confront him. I'm banned from his chats. I'm a hidden user on his channel. So when you click here, let me do this real quick. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So when you do this, pull this up. You guys see this on my screen right now? Oh, wait, hold on. You guys see this? I'm going to pull this over here. See this right here? When you click on someone, you can hide user on the channel right here. You see that? I'm a hidden user on his channel. So he hid me from his channel. So I can't comment. I can't talk in the live chat. I can't do none of that. I'm a hidden user. So, yep. Can't talk. Can't do anything like that. Which is, I wish YouTube could take away that privilege from Mini Lad, since, hey, you did do something bad. If you want to continue streaming, you're going to have to deal with everyone who comes to your channel. You're not allowed to hide them, you know. But I don't know. That was a 0 out of 10. Thanks, Anna. TJV is the type of guy to use toilet paper instead of tissues. I mean, if toilet paper is soft enough, I'd be fine with it. But yeah, that's what happened to me right there. That's what happened to me. Dang, bro, you are just getting blocked by everyone, ain't you? I know. First it was Delirious, now it's Mini Lad. It's a little messed up, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. Ain't nothing new. Gotta do this. And then this. Okay. All right. Anything else you guys want before we end stream here? I don't really have anything else to talk about, really. I mean, that was the gist of what's going on. Close out of all these tabs. TJV, I would love a Big Mac. Go get yourself a Big Mac then. $1 single dono. A single $50 dono, and I'll go get I'll go get a Big Mac. You guys have to pay for my trip going out there. I'm not leaving this on with the potential of like someone coming down and chatting on here, and then like let's say my brother or someone comes downstairs and fucking sees this going. I'm not risking that for a Big Mac for free. I mean, I need to do it for a $50 dono. That's the minimum. Bro, we should all raid mini stream next time. I'm not doing that. I don't want to get into that territory where people think I'm harassing the dude constantly. I'm talking about news when it comes out on his channel. That's about it. That's about it. Packers. I asked earlier, does anyone know anybody into fantasy football? I want to know if anyone's into fantasy football, because I'll show my fantasy football stats so far. Not like super proud of them, but I'm doing okay, pretty good. Damn, TGV, you're turning into many asking for donos. It's for the ridiculous shit. Like, if someone wants me to go get a Big Mac, they're going to want me to eat it on stream because people are weird like that. They want me to do, like, Big Mac ASMR, and I'm not doing it unless I'm having food, you know. That's about it. That's about it. We have tissues, you just choose toilet paper. I don't know what the fuck the tissues are then. I don't know. Is it like Dungeons and Dragons but with football players? Not really. Not really. I remember when the Saints were beast in the NFL when Tom Brady started to lose his touch, lol. Saints, yeah. Before Tom Brady, it was Peyton Manning. After the Saints, Packers have kind of been good all around. We just don't go to a lot of Super Bowls. We always lose in the playoffs. Yeah. Couldn't TJV get a gyro? Could. Remember when football was football? Yeah, they're changing some rules in it. I don't really like it, but I will show this real quick for anyone out there who is into fantasy football and wants to know. This is how I'm doing in fantasy football. I'm not doing terrible, but I did lose this game against a Bears fan, which since I'm a Packers fan, it kind of hurts that I lost against a Bears fan. But Bears did have a crazy week. Respect to that. But I'm CD's Nuts. That's my team name. CD Lamb, CD's Nuts. Soldier Fields. This is just an all-around Bears fan. I'm a Packers fan, but at TJV, there we go. I lost this week, 150 points to 169. The only reason he was projected to get a lot lower, the only reason why he got 169 because Justin Fields popped off, and then he also had DJ Moore on the Bears. He got 60 points. Jordan Love underperformed. Christian Watson did fine with 12 points, and Devontae Adams underperformed with 8 points. I probably would have won if I would have gotten it. This is the weekly report. Best manager was me. I got the best manager, and the reasoning why is because I had the best lineup. I played all the best players I could have played, and I still didn't win, which sucks, but it is what it is. And then I also had the best defense bench warmer, which means I did not play the Packers defense this week. I only got 10 points. But the 49ers did get 19, so I played the better defense. If I played the Packers and got 10 points, it would have been good, but like still, 49ers, 19 points. Yeah. If you want to know who I have on my team, I have Jordan Love as a QB. That's the only QB I have. I'm thinking of picking up Baker Mayfield, though. Raheem Mostert on the Dolphins. He's doing pretty good. Derrick Henry I have. Devontae Adams, Adam Thielen on the Panthers. Darren Waller on the New York Giants. Josh Reynolds on the Patriots. Kadarius Toney on the Chiefs. McPherson's my only kicker. I don't think I'm going to get a different kicker besides the bye week. 49ers defense, Packers defense. And then I got a couple Packers players. I got Christian Watson, Aaron Jones. And then I got Luke Musgrave, but I only picked him up just in case he has a breakout. Or if Christian Watson and Aaron Jones are both out, then I'll throw Luke Musgrave in. But, yeah. And I also have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got injured in the beginning of the year. Kind of sucked, but that's that. So I don't know if anyone knows fantasy football, but that's kind of like my lineup. I don't have the most elite lineup or anything like that. But yet again, I had the 11th overall pick out of 12 people because I'm in, I think it's a 12-person league. I had the 11th pick, which is the same pick I had last year, which I was super disappointed. I wanted like a top 3 pick, and I probably would have went Christian McCaffrey if I had a top 3 pick. That's what I had scouted if he was available. But yeah, this year fantasy, I got kind of fucked over by my draft pick, but I think I'm doing good. I'm 3-2 on the year. I've won 3 weeks out of the 5, lost 2, and yeah, players are not performing too bad. Jordan Love has been the difference maker. He's been playing good football besides this last week. So yeah, whenever the Cowboys win a game, there is literally a riot in sector of my home town. They celebrate a win in a big way every time. That's how bad they are. Yeah, Cowboys, I feel bad because I don't think the Cowboys are going to be a Super Bowl team. I don't see you getting past the Eagles or the Niners. Packers are not a Super Bowl team, but no one's expecting us to be right now. So like that's the difference. Cowboys are expected at this point. You should be winning games, and they're not. I think some of it's to the coaching, some of it's on Dak. Yeah, well, let's see how that ends up going. I think they need to run the ball more. Cowboys are kind of a throwing the football sort of team. They need to run the ball a little bit more. But yeah, I hate football personally. Sorry, I won't talk about football no more. My bad. It's one of those days when I miss the Oilers. You know what? The Titans are not too bad. They are at least running the ball when they need to run the ball. And that's why the Titans are not a complete laughingstock right now. They could be, but they're not. Just because you have DeAndre Hopkins on the Titans does not mean you throw the ball to him all the time. You still got Derrick Henry in the backfield. You fucking run it with him when you need to. Plus, he's on my fantasy team. I'll get more points if you let Derrick Henry run the ball. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, if there's nothing else to really talk about, I think that will be it. I think we'll kind of wrap up things. I did start talking about everything. I don't know if I'll have a recap for the stream. I probably won't. Don't know what's going to be my very next video, but we'll have to wait and see what news kind of comes out. I have some cool ideas that I want to do. I have these new storyline sort of ideas I want to do with the whole drama, and I want to see how that goes. It's kind of hard because like the drama isn't consistent. Like sometimes it just pops up out of nowhere and we'll talk about it, but we'll see how it ends up going. I'm glad my last video did well. And yeah, thank you guys for the nice comments too. Ever since my cat passed away too, everyone's been really nice all of a sudden, which it's a good feeling, you know. Kind of sucks it has to happen at times like that. People just aren't nice when they want to be nice, but I did get a lot of nice comments. I do appreciate that. So, TGV, have a good night. Everyone in chat, have a good night. Yep. So this will be about it. If there's any final questions, I'll give like 30 seconds for you to type up your question and send it to me. My condolences about the cat. It's all right. Everything's good. The other cats are a lot more lovey now. It's helping me get over it. So, give me $500. Chilled Venom, I thought you already got paid enough from him. And you're not making content about him anymore, so you don't get paid. Unless you're getting paid not to make content. Chilled, make a War Thunder video. Oh, you're getting called out. Any final questions, people? I'd if you in a War Thunder video, pal. Chilled Venom and Ohm starting a fight now. What happened to that Chilled and Neon fight? I heard there was a fight going on between them. Between y'all. TJV, I won. You're next. I'm going to decline the fight. I don't know why y'all are fighting in the first place. It's a little weird. A little weird. All right. I think we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for watching. The next video, don't know when that exactly will be, but it'll be here soon. Puss, average Iowan. Yes. DJV, do you know Red Panda from... I do not. I do not know that at all. Probably don't want to know it. But yeah, that'll be it for this stream and everything. The next time I will do a video or stream, I have no idea, but it will be sometime this week for sure. And then yeah, I have some cool like storyline videos that I plan on doing, so watch out for those. Hopefully those do well. If they don't, but if they do, that will be nice. We'll see how that ends up going. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.